go down.
Cwv Live Podcast.
Hit up Ariel.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Can we do one for JB?
I think we should.
I'm a villain in my city.
We back.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Shout out J. Cole.
Shout out to Jake. Shout out Team Cole and Drake. I'm Team Cole Drake. Can y'all believe I just said that?
Yo, no way.
Because
This dude started off the pod lying, bro.
No way.
Because they got Cole. They got the GOAT. Like, I got to support.
That's
like,
crazy, bro.
Nah, I'm taking no sides. I'm excited to see Metro Boomin. He's dropping another. He said it's not a deluxe. He said it's another part of the album.
Different body of work. He said
Word.
apparently.
That's
I can't
insane.
wait. He's taking
Fucking
shots
crazy.
at more shots at Drake and Cole. I'm sure.
I mean, he got more in the clip.
Yo,
that's the point.
Crazy.
He
All
got
right,
more
but
in the clip.
it's not about them. It's about us. It's about the villains. Welcome.
Você tá te
Oh,
liando
oh.
com os villains.
I have to look up how to say villains in Portuguese.
Bro, that's our.
That shit is so gross, bro. Like, you know that dude's breath is like kicking, pumping. It's like, What's going on, everybody? Welcome, episode 268 of the Chillin' with Villains podcast. I am one of your hosts, JB.
Can we do one?
Got Ariel Prime next to me.
Ariel.
And reporting live from Jersey, you got.
Boy, Mark lives in
Oh, what a hype.
Peep the
Oh, hi, Mark.
shirt.
Hi, Mark.
Shit
Shirt is
clean.
fire.
Shout out to Brim for putting me on to the brand.
Fake, bro.
Unfortunately,
They're sending him stuff too now, bro. That's crazy.
everybody getting put on. Unfortunately, Brim could not be here today. He had to take care of a hernia that he was dealing with, so he had to go get that removed.
Again.
Eunice unfortunately couldn't be here today. He actually saw Ezra Miller in New York City,
And they started hanging out.
No, Ezra Miller Ezra Miller punched him in the face. So Eunice's entire jaw just done. Has to get jaw surgery.
So cold.
So that's why they are not present here with us today. But hopefully we will have them back next week. Oh, actually, Eunice already confirmed he will not be here next week.
He already confirmed that for us. Don't worry, guys.
He already confirmed he won't be here.
You don't even have to worry about finding out.
It's Eid, it's his birthday, and him and his family are going elsewhere, so he will not be here. But I do believe there's a good, solid chance he'll be here for the following week, and we should have Brim for next week. And we should also have J Money Jeremy for next week.
Jay, honey.
Really?
Yeah, because, guys...
For next week?
He came to collect.
For next week, Mark. Because
The first
tomorrow...
time he's on without Eunice.
No. He's
been here before without Eunice.
Yeah, him and Leah have come on.
Jeremy's been here more than Eunice.
Jeremy has been here more than Eunice. But because tomorrow, most of us are going to New York City to check out the premiere of Rebel Moon Part 2. So that releases in 2 weeks, I believe, on Netflix. We were fortunate enough to get an invite. We'll hold down the specifics later, but we will be in the city tomorrow with J Money. So hopefully J Money will be able to come Thursday, so we could, we don't know if we could talk about it because I don't know if the embargo lifts just yet. So if we don't have him next week, maybe the following week he'll come as well. So that way we can all talk about it, or whenever it's out on Netflix, so Mark can watch it as well. Because unfortunately, Mark will not be in attendance with us. But
No invite. No, I'm just kidding.
it's like, damn, yeah, you did.
Yo, Mark he just jumped in. He was like, yo, no invite.
They're actually just. I mean, it's actually worked out because I wouldn't. Even if I was able to go, physically, I would not be able to go. So it's
right. But welcome everybody. Welcome chat. Mark, if you'd like to do a quick little chat check, what's everybody sipping on today?
So we got Pascal said I'll be in and out a bit, but later at night I'll be attentive.
Pascal's a burger.
Bro, what? When I see someone, wait, what? He said he's a burger.
In-N-Out Burger. You're doing it dirty.
When I see someone that isn't a member, I'll do a gifted. Hey,
Pascal, you absolutely don't have to, but we appreciate
Wait,
it.
what? Wait, what? Can you repeat
Happy belated, my
Happy
bad, too,
belated
as well.
birthday to Pascalito. Yo, fun fact. For those that didn't know, so shout out Lisana Gaib. Shout out Pascal, deadass Lisana Gaib, because he's an OG YouTube member of ours, and he's got the same exact birthday as Pedro Pascal and Pascal Siakam. Like, what are the odds?
What the hell?
That's actually wild.
Yo, just for that?
So we got AD said finally the boys are back. Insane members say hey everybody, I get to watch the stream this week. Missed all you guys last week. Welcome. We missed you.
Yes, welcome back, Christian. I believe.
Grex said, "Hey, what's up? It's Gareth. What's up,
Hey.
Gareth? How you doing, my guy?"
Gareth Edwards in the chat. Let's go.
I actually had a FaceTime call with Gareth earlier because Gareth is a film major who's been a fan, who's been supporting us. So A, we appreciate that, and B, he might start helping us out. We got him a little internship. He can put that on his resume if he wants to, but he might get a little internship to edit a couple of our social media posts. So shout out to Gareth. Thank you for joining us, and we will be talking soon.
That's fire.
Yes, sir.
AD said he's been a member for 2 months for his 2-month member shout out. He said it's about to go down.
Yes, sir.
We know you've been a member technically longer for 2 months, but we know how it goes.
It's
Carlos said, "Hey yo." What's up, Carlos? Jason said, "Yo." AD said, "Eunice about to be a guest appearance on the podcast." Carlos said, "More like you miss the
Cook the kid.
Danny Rue said, "Yo, sorry I'm late. Just got done with the gym."
No
Hey,
worries, Danny Rue. Yeah, absolutely. We appreciate it. Well, welcome everybody. Ariel and I about to have some drinks Uber to us, so we will be sipping on something a little bit later. But glad to have everybody here. It is Thursday, April 4th, 8:39 p.m. Excited to be here with you.
Journal.
If you don't know, now you know. Basically, if you want to become a YouTube member, go on either your phone on Safari, or someone had mentioned last week, right, that potentially you could even
on
do
an
it on the app,
Android.
or on an Android. Maybe iPhone isn't as fancy, but either that or on Safari on your PC, whatever it may be, you could come be a member. $5 a month. We do member call-ins at the end of each episode, and so the lineup for today, what we have going today. So we're gonna do some tea time, of course. We got to talk about all the bochincha that's been going on around the film, TV, entertainment industry. We're gonna do a Tales of the Empire trailer reaction because that shit looked gas.
that new?
Gas.
I didn't watch it. So.
We'll talk about some X-Men 97 chat, episode 4, and then chat. You let us know if because the Invincible finale came out today. I don't know who's seen it, who's not seen it, but we would like a temperature check just to see who has, because if majority or if everyone that's in the live stream has seen it, and obviously spoilers for those that are listening into the future on our audio version, but we would love to talk about the Invincible finale that dropped today, because it was bonkers. But if not, shit was garbage. But if not, if a lot of you or most of you haven't seen it yet and would like to wait for next week, we can obviously cover it next week as well. Totally fine by us. But you guys let us know in the chat. But to start us off, I guess what we can do, since Ariel, you haven't seen Godzilla, Kong, New Empire, right?
And good timing because the stuff is here.
Okay,
So
I mean, we were just gonna do, just our general thoughts.
Okay,
We weren't gonna
that's fine.
really dive in much, but Mark and I did get the opportunity to watch it. I actually watched a couple of things this weekend. I was very heavy on Amazon Prime this weekend. I watched JK, Roadhouse.
Oh my god!
Like what?
Are you a roadhead, bro?
Yo. Let me tell y'all something.
Hey, Pascal gifted a membership. Let's go.
Let's
There's a lucky member. Oh, he
go.
gifted me. He gifted me. He gifted my personal account. Let's go. I'm a member. Let's get it. The membership, my guy.
Hi, Mark.
Thank you, bro.
Mark officially a member, bro. You gotta support
let's
yourself.
go.
Before anything else, you gotta support yourself. Oh, he didn't. I think he intentionally did that.
No. He unintentionally.
Right, unintentionally. Excuse me.
Yeah,
I spoke.
because it's randomized.
Uh-huh.
You know what? Just cause.
Are you gonna give someone now? just
Yeah, 'cause
just
now I
pass
feel
it on.
bad.
Just pass it on. Pay it forward. Exactly. Let's go.
What happened?
So, Mark Arce became a member.
Oh, right. Yes. Mark not even a member of the pod. It's crazy.
Word, yo. We don't even support ourselves. Isn't that insane?
It's toxic.
Yeah, it is. But I did watch. I'll wait for Eric to get back to talk about Roadhouse real quick. But Godzilla
Dude
times
said
Kong,
Roadhouse.
the new empire. Yo, Mark, I would love to hear your thoughts because you and I both kind of went into this with the same mindset. You and I both went into this. I feel well. Let me speak for myself here, right? And I think for those that have been listening to us, especially after we watched Godzilla -1, I came into this film with little to no expectations. I did not want to pin it against Godzilla -1, but unfortunately, as we're going to have to talk about it, I'm going to have to. I'm going to have to because the difference in filmmaking between both films is just, it's night and day in my opinion of just how perfect of a monster movie Godzilla -1 is compared to, again, I'm not gonna say this Godzilla, let me get the name actually right. Godzilla times Kong, the New Empire. I'm not gonna say it's a bad movie. I'm not gonna say that because there were generally some parts that I enjoyed. But it's just like, why are we doing this with the Monsterverse? Like, why are we having to make these monsters team up in such like a weird, I don't know. I find it so strange, man. I don't know. Yo, let's go. New member, who this?
Yeah, I gifted a member. So who'd I gift it to?
Jeremy? Jeremy, let us know how you pronounce it. Yo, this dude is acting different. Yo, Ariel just got here with the drink. Yo, we about to be sipping on some lean. We about to be crazy out here.
Unk's about to get twisted.
Yo,
We're about to start screaming about movie stars again. It's gonna be lit.
Yeah, let's go. Nah, chill. I don't feel like getting into it, Mark, today. I'm too tired for that today. But who knows? We'll see. But
He come back to himself.
But Ariel, we were just saying how, like, I hope you go into this film whenever you watch it and know that it's nowhere near the level of Godzilla -1. Oh yeah, are you actually gonna go watch it?
I really don't know. This month is tough.
Damn, he not watching
This
it.
month is tough.
Yeah, he's not watching it, guys. It's a wrap.
Yeah. So
It's a wrap. He'll watch it when it goes on HBO.
listen.
It's going to HBO?
Eventually.
Okay, so like you said, I don't think it was a horrible movie. Do I think that it broke any new ground in like how like these companies, like these American companies, I guess, like take like their spin on this, on like the kaiju verse or whatever?
The kaiju verse is crazy.
Like at the end of the day, humans are like just there, and a lot of convenient writing, and it's just like we texted about it, me and Junior, like before, because I was just like, I just wanted to talk about it immediately because I just found it hilarious. But there were some moments where I was actually laughing at the plot, and then there's also moments where I'm laughing at like what's happening in the scene. Like there's one scene in particular that I don't want to spoil for anybody, but I mentioned it to Junior, but like I don't know if we were supposed to laugh at it, but I found it fucking hysterical. But I can't wait to talk about spoilers so I can actually say what it is.
Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully everyone.
I mean, The one thing that we did say was cool was I'll just say like Kong's storyline. I
Yeah.
think that was one thing where I said I kind of wish this was just the whole movie. We got just this.
Yeah.
Like we didn't get to see the humans. Like we don't need that shit.
We don't
like,
need. And the thing is, Mark, I don't mind the concept of monarch. Like I don't mind humans evolving to humans realize that these kaijus exist, right? Like we realize that Godzilla exists. We realize that Kong. We realize there's a whole world that lives among us that is far superior than us in terms of, hey, I could just walk and step on like millions of you and like it'd be a wrap, you know? So I don't mind the concept of humanity evolving to the point where we're able to establish ourselves among these living beings. I don't mind that. It's just, again, just going back to like, why does there need to be this weird team up of and I guess after after Godzilla -1 and watching that and seeing, and not, you know what, I won't even do that. Just Godzilla, the first one that came out, the first film that came out in the Monsterverse. You know what made that movie so well done for me was the mystique of Godzilla. There's no mystique around these characters in this film. Like again, obviously we've met them, but even Kong, even Skull Island, like. And again, I think Larry Fong's cinematography had a lot to do with it as well. But you get some of these shots where you feel the presence of the kaiju, you feel the presence of the monster in front of you,
and this
you don't
doesn't feel like that at all.
Exactly, like you don't get that sense like
of scale,
right?
Yeah.
You feel that the scale is a lot less in especially these last two films, Kong versus Godzilla, and now this one. But I think that's what my ranking system currently would be. It's gonna be the first Godzilla film. I still think is my favorite out of the Monsterverse. I think. That was Gareth Edwards, correct?
Yeah, I believe so.
I think this dude, Gareth Edwards.
Let's confirm. Let's confirm.
Skull Island.
What's up?
Gareth Edwards. Yep.
Who did Skull Island?
No, Godzilla.
Who did Skull Island though?
Skull Island was John Vought Roberts.
I feel like I like Skull Island more than I like Godzilla.
That's my second one. I really enjoyed. I think the cast was incredible in that film. Stacked ass.
What a
cast.
stacked ass.
They were like, yo. Get all these Marvel people to come on this film.
No, but they cooked. Like it was fire.
Yeah, I had it, but that's what I'm saying. Like I didn't get the sense of and even the sequel to Godzilla, I thought was even more on a greater scale than these last two films have been. These last two films have literally been a cash grab, which. Okay, totally fine with, because this actually had the biggest opening of 2024. It beat out Dune Part 2 for the biggest opening weekend of 2024 with $194 million.
Jeez.
Again,
That's too wild.
yeah. Again, we know box office doesn't equate to the
Clearly.
the value of the film and the filmmaking as a whole. Again, I'm not. I had some fun with it, right?
I know what you're saying. Yeah, but it doesn't equate to to quality of work. But like always, like sometimes there is a correlation, sometimes there's not. Like that's just what it is.
Yeah.
And like with the movie like Endgame or Barbie or Oppenheimer, there's that translation of like very hype movie, very well done product.
Right.
And then and you get that a lot. And a piece of media just give to them membership. Let's go.
Yo, pass it forward.
Pay it forward.
People are paying it forward.
Oh, I love this. Let's go.
Yo, pay it forward. We'll get to the chat in a second.
The person who got it apparently has no name.
Let's go. No name.
Like there's nothing. It just says blank. Like
A many-faced God?
Right.
Let's go.
Yo,
A member has no name?
Our members are counting down until you have to start twerking, bro. They're like, one more.
Yo, wait, does this count? How does this work? Gifted members.
Bro,
Hold on,
you
hold on,
made
hold
it
on,
up.
hold on.
You made it up.
Wait, no. Explain how.
It's a thing.
Right. No, it's no. Yeah, exactly. But
okay.
Yeah. What is it? So, Mark, let's say for example,
if we get 3 subs in one stream, you have to twerk.
But okay,
And a gifted member is a member.
But Pascal gifted someone a membership, right? So what does that mean? Is Pascal?
So I'm not counting the one he gifted me.
Right.
I'm not counting that one.
Okay.
The one I gifted counts, and the one that.
But you gifted
it. But I only gifted because it wasn't gifted to me.
But does that mean that person only gets gifted for that month? So they're only
yeah for that month, yeah.
So I don't know if that counts as a full twerk.
Oh my
Come
God.
on, if we get in tech,
Look
guys,
at this guy. He's trying to get out of it.
if you're here for the first time, or if you missed out, or if you missed out on the memo. So if we get 3 members in one live stream, I will shake ass. I know not everybody wants to see that, but I'm gonna twerk, right? Again, I know not everybody wants to see that, but like I feel like it's unfair to the members that are paying on a monthly basis to those that are only gonna be a member for a month.
They're the ones counted down.
Nah, all right. Yeah, you're fine. All right, you guys are right. You're right. Either way, we appreciate it. We appreciate it.
Just for this stream.
Yeah, just for this stream, I'll do it. But in future,
going forward, we'll do it. We'll make it if it's gonna be like
5.
a gifted
We
sub,
do
we'll count
5.
as a half a sub.
Right. Okay, I fuck with that.
But this stream, we just need one more gifted sub, and you'll start to work.
And your Star Trek.
You start to work.
Yo, y'all be fiending, man. Like it's getting kind of corny, to be honest. I can't even lie. But just to wrap my thoughts around this whole Godzilla Kong shit. Yeah, like I said, again, not every film needs to have a deeper meaning. Not every film needs to be this like super, and that's totally fine. It could just be a blockbuster, but at the same time, I still feel like they could have been a little more intentional with the stuff that they've done. Again, this is not. I absolutely know how difficult it is to make a film. This is not me shitting on it whatsoever. I could not make a better film, but I will say again, I'm still gonna give this a give this a sublime.
Oh, so is it sublime?
It's a sublime. I wasn't gonna be harsh and give it a mid-mania, although it does teeter that scope, but I did enjoy it more than Godzilla vs. Kong. I don't know what was going on with that movie. I couldn't tell you. I completely forgot.
That was bad.
Right?
That was bad.
Like I actually completely forgot about the humans that were in that last film were in this film. I was just like, oh, they were from the last one. Like I completely did not care. The dentist wasn't right.
Aaron, you heard that right. The dentist.
Godzilla got a dentist.
Right. That's wavy.
Yeah.
Kong's got a veterinarian.
It's Geo.
It's Geo.
So, but I'll give it a sublime. Mark, what you giving it?
A mid-mania.
He said, "Yo."
He wanted that whole diatribe about how he's not being harsh. I mean, I don't think it's harsh. I think this is just what the movie is. Like, I think they know that. I think they're not. They didn't. I don't know. It mid-mania for me. Would I see it again? Fuck no. Were there aspects of it that I like? Yeah, but like not enough to outweigh the stuff that I didn't.
It's not complete. It's not
pretty
complete.
much.
Yeah, like
There's
like
always
yes,
room to grow.
Absolutely.
I think they kind of it's like they're trying to like add depth with the human characters. Like they're trying to like maybe go a little bit Godzilla -1, but like it just failed so hard.
Yeah.
Like
I mean, again, there were aspects of
this is with a whole movie of build up with these characters that nobody gave a shit about the first one. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like they had 2 movies to build these characters up, and they still can't give us a good fucking like storyline with them.
Yeah.
Like,
and not for nothing. I feel like sometimes what takes me out of that, and this is why everything in a film is so important. The score itself wasn't all that great, and that to me is a huge red flag. Like
even for a movie like this though, like where it's not like super like where it's like a blockbuster type shit. Like
like that stuff was cool, but I feel like even for more about the point you just made about the human interaction and feeling it more. you'll feel it more if
Oh,
the
yeah,
score
yeah,
swells
that's a fact.
swells you more up, right? You're just like, oh
or it
shit,
gives you
like
something familiar to look forward to.
exactly. And
fact.
I just feel again, right? I'm just watching this. I'm like, okay, cool. And I know that everything's gonna work out at the end. I'm like, okay, like I know where this is going. Like I know what this is leading up to. And to Mark's point earlier, everything was just convenient about it. Everything that was written was just like, yo, we need this. Perfect. I got just the thing for it. It's like
That's just right in the backyard. Like I got it right here.
yeah.
Like,
Again,
it's like something. How could you even like?
Yo, Mark
it's just
cannot
like-
believe this shit, bro.
I want to say it so badly, but like
yeah. Hopefully within the next few weeks we could do spoiler talk a little bit.
yeah.
We actually
like,
did that
oh
before,
my
where we like
God.
regrouped and we spoke about.
No,
yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Wait, but I have something to say in terms of this. Like,
Okay.
just to put a bookend it.
Mhm.
You notice how -1 is made through the lens of it's Japanese made. That's an export, bro. That's excellent product right there. This is
I
pretty
can't wait
much.
for it to go digital, man. They're taking
Oh,
way too
wait,
long
it's
with
still
that
not on
shit.
digital?
No.
They holding on, bro.
They
They
are.
holding on.
Yeah,
They are.
So
Shit getting crazy.
and they also re-released it in black and white. by the
Yeah.
way. Yeah, so that's crazy. But when it comes to these films now with Godzilla minus Kong, I mean minus
Godzilla minus Kong.
Godzilla X Kong and all that.
They
This
honestly, they could have named the movie that too. and
Yeah.
it's, Godzilla minus Kong because he wasn't in it.
The thing is that it's American produced, so like you already know what we're in for. That's the thing when it's from the Japanese scope.
Yeah.
We already know like it's gonna be from a
Different
more
vibes.
authentic
Yeah.
perspective.
You know.
That's my point.
Yeah.
I've said like they need to like take notes about how they're doing it, and I think they tried to more in this one. Like I don't know, it felt like while I still don't care about the characters, like there's a little bit like they did a little bit more.
Yeah,
like,
agreed.
But it's like, but they need to like really go
Yeah.
for it, like because they
Yeah.
they need to find a way to balance it all. But the problem is the movie is not long enough. It's like 2 hours.
Yeah.
under
They
2 hours.
get straight to the point.
1
Like,
hour
they
and
get straight
58
to it.
minutes.
they get straight to it, dude.
they get
Like
straight to it.
it did flow nicely. I will say that. So it wasn't something that I was just like, oh my god, like this is just dragging on and on.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
it flowed well, so I will definitely give it that. The pacing was solid, so I felt like it was easy to digest for sure. But yeah, it was. You know what the funny thing is, all the Kong stuff, and again, it made me more excited for Planet of the Apes, if anything else. Like
It's the year of the monkey, bro. Let's go.
Like how crazy is that though? Like it's something that. I was watching this and I was like, man, I can't wait for the new Planet of the Apes because it's something, similar that they did with that story. And
Yeah.
again, that's why Mark and I were like, if they just dove more into the Kong, again, why not just make this a Kong story so you can fuck with Kong even more? Because we got the solo films and now they're just doing team ups like tag team. And it's like, okay, again, we know why they're doing it. They're making money. They're definitely gonna make another one. They're gonna
The portal scene.
Monsters.
Kaiju.
Assemble. Like this is gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, if you guys want pure American, godly made kaiju film, Guillermo del Toro's Pacific Rim. There you go.
It is gas.
I haven't seen that actually.
All good, Mark.
It is
All
gas.
good. All good, Mark.
Did he make the
crazy.
second one? He wasn't involved
No,
with the
no,
second
no. He
one,
was
right?
the second
Okay,
one.
Just making sure. But yes, like I was saying earlier, guys, I watched Roadhouse on Amazon with Jake Gyllenhaal, Danielle Melchior, and Conor McGregor. Had a fun time. We'll also be giving it a sublime. Nothing crazy. Doesn't change the genre. Did you watch it?
No.
Okay. Doesn't change the genre in any way, but it was fun, action packed, and doesn't take itself too serious, which I can get behind. Conor McGregor looks like he was just having an absolute blast throughout the entire film. He was just he just walked in because a lot of people were shitting on him, and I was like, bro, he's chilling. He's acting like a villain. Like, ooh, y'all fuck with that? Y'all fuck with that shit?
Você tá chileando com os villains.
Bet. But Roadhouse has become Prime Video's most watched produced film debut ever worldwide. Over 50 million viewers so far.
Whoa.
And another thing that I watched on Amazon Prime this past weekend was Ricky Stanicky with John Cena and Zac Efron. Yo,
Be the watcher. This kid is the watcher.
yo,
Mark,
I'm
Mark.
the Amazon
He's after my
correspondent.
title.
I'm after your
He's
titles.
after my title.
But actually surprisingly really good.
Really?
I had a great time. I thought it was hilarious. Again, another film that you can't predict where it's going, but John Cena is really starting to become a dude that is just upping his game in terms of, again, he's doing another comedy, but he's kind of getting into that genre and establishing himself as a powerhouse in that genre, I feel, because the dude is just hilarious. Like, he is just a funny ass dude, and his acting chops are now able to follow the comedy.
I see
You know
what
what I
you're
mean?
saying. Yeah,
Like,
that's what you're
they're kind of both going hand in hand now, rather than, okay, dude is making funny faces and, you know, he says a good joke here
He's
or
kind
there.
of perfecting his craft here. It's like
Exactly.
It's more so. It's not just the lines that he's reading. It's also how he's delivering.
Yes.
them. That's
Bro, we
also
saw this in fucking Peacemaker.
Peacemaker.
Yes.
And his
but-
acting
but
in the Suicide Squad.
but
Yeah,
the-
for sure.
Yeah, it's like you see like to his point, the evolution. Like, even though it's the same genre for the most part, like comedy, like supposed to make you laugh.
Mm-hmm.
You see the, you know,
Yeah.
his acting chops like kind of growing, like that one scene in Suicide Squad where it's like, you know, Peacemaker, what a joke, and then like he's like, you see, like that's like that was a very serious portion of the film where he was like, yo, like, I don't want to do this shit, like, come on, like, just give me the fucking shit out, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
It really well done, and I'm happy that this was also good. I
Yeah.
haven't seen it.
Yeah, no, it's, you know, so basically it's the story of three friends who when they're younger, they get in trouble with some shit and then they blame it on their friend Ricky Stanicky, who doesn't exist. So then as they're grown-ups now, they get into some shit with one of like their wives. And so now, like, Ricky Stanicky needs to be brought into the light. And as you guessed it, you could probably tell who Ricky Stanicky is. But again,
Zac Efron.
chemistry was there. You know, it was surprisingly a very just well made and good film. You know, had a good time. Again, not something that takes itself too serious. You're just there for a good time. You're there for laughs. And that's it, you know. So I'm giving it a sublime for that for sure.
All right. So Ricky Stanicky. Sublime.
But how did they get the same ranking as Godzilla?
I know you heard, like, that's interesting.
Nah,
how
it's-
No negatives.
bro, there's
no negatives.
No,
And
but
he's just like-
So they
there's
give it a
but
heat.
there's a difference. Nah, but like it's because it's not one of those things where it's not like a 21 Jump Street or a Super Bad where I'm like, yo, this is a comedy.
This is a classic. Yeah.
This is a comedy that's gonna, like, yeah, throughout time, like, yo, this is a comedy you need to watch. You
Bro,
don't need
we
to watch
watched
Ricky
it.
Stanicky.
We, like, 4 generations of high schoolers watched Superbad in
Step
the
Brothers.
theater room next door. Like, that was crazy that we
another
showed that to
legendary
Eunice, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Like, Step Bro- that's what I'm saying. Like, these icon, like, I don't think this is gonna go down as like an iconic comedy of its time.
Yeah.
But I had a good time, you know. Like, but I'm not gonna give it that. I also don't want to give it that heat wavy credential because those are safe for things like a Superbad, like a 21, 22 Jump Street, like shit where I'm like, yo, this shit is fucking.
When this is on,
I'm
yeah,
actually
yeah.
fucking crying right now. Like,
Yeah.
again, the film had
Okay,
great
so-
scenes, but.
Would you say like it's a high end Sublime?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah,
High-end
it's a
Sublime.
higher end Sublime than I had way more fun with this than I did with the new Kong joint.
Yeah. Because it's not like because Godzilla and Kong New Empire, that was like low tier.
Remember, these are not to scale, guys.
Right, not drawn to scale.
I think there are times where we need to go a little bit more in depth because someone hearing this is like, how did those two movies, given the two
Absolutely.
views that we
And
got,
we-
Like
how
when
did they get the
Jeremy,
same-
like when Jeremy would do it.
Yeah, but
That's
Jeremy's
something
like,
Jeremy was saying,
but guys,
how
we
did they get the same rating?
yeah, right.
So,
Jake Gyllenhaal has actually just signed a 3-year first look film deal with Amazon MGM Studios. So Roadhouse was so successful, they're like, yo, bro, let's give you the bag. Why don't you come stay with us for a little bit and we'll produce some shit.
Well, don't y'all see what's going on now?
With
Like these streaming services might be like trying to collect the Infinity Stones of actors to like star and
That's
stuff
a-
for them.
yes, I think we're getting to a place in, because you know when I guess when film first started out, right? It's like film.
Yeah.
You go to the theater. You're gonna watch a film. You don't have the accessibility of watching. There was no TV.
Yeah.
Right. And then the TV genre came in, and big actors like, I'm not gonna do TV. Like we're on the big screen. Like this is film. And obviously we've way gone to past the point where a bunch of big stars now obviously do television series, shows, movies, and do everything.
And it's normal now. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But I feel like now, right, it's to a point where it seems both are succeeding. Like the pandemic, everyone thought that there was going to be a huge shift. Everyone thought like, yo,
And
theaters
there
are done.
was.
Remember?
And there was.
Yeah, there was for a little bit, but
we're
theaters are
seeing-
fucking back, bro.
I know,
We
but
are
the thing
so
is that
back.
we saw that shift when movies tried to come back and how people like kind of just decided they just opted for the streaming option.
Yeah,
Because it was just more convenient.
Yeah, but again, like you, and Nolan, out of all people, have pointed it out where he said, you know, Spider-Man: No Way Home was definitely one of those films that brought people back to the theater because you're
2021,
you're
bro.
experiencing that again,
Top
like
Gun?
Top Gun, absolutely.
yeah.
And now with the likes of Oppenheimer, Barbie, Dune,
Dune.
like more films that are outside of a genre are more prone to hitting a billy. Like it's tangible. Like they're able to do it. Or again, not every film needs to hit a billy to be successful, but a lot of these films are breaking even and making studios happy about the income
More
it's
than
making.
breaking even.
Godzilla -1. I mean,
Oh my
that
goodness.
broke even. What was the budget again? Like 10 million?
Bro,
Some
like
stupid-
some snickerdoodles and fucking
Yeah, like
a
some
coffee.
Stupid. Like,
yeah.
There must be a reason because obviously studios love to save as much money as possible. There must be a reason why they got it out so much cheaper than a studio.
They
here.
probably had just simply a smaller crew, bro.
Yeah,
that's,
small-
that's literally it.
Smaller crew.
Longer hours, probably. I would imagine. Like they're probably, I don't know. Like that. Like that's all I'm thinking about. It's like how could they
Bro.
actually? Like how is it actually
but
feasible?
15 million budget, DK,
Right.
DK 15 million
DK.
budget,
Yeah.
and gross worldwide so far 114 million.
Chilling.
They made $100 million profit. Like and it's a well reviewed movie. So next, if they ever were
And
to
an
say,
Oscar-winning
let's make
film.
another one, an
Oscar-winning.
film,
The
if
first
they make
kaiju film to
another
win an
one,
Oscar,
it's
bro.
gonna do even better.
Incredible.
Yeah, no,
It's gonna do
no.
even better.
I think it's something where I think majority of that budget probably went to the VFX, and even that is it's funny because how often do you really see Godzilla in that film? You see him obviously, like we
Yeah.
get a lot of him, but
Yeah,
It's
He
not
probably-
as
yeah.
It's not as gratuitous. It's not as fucking like often.
Yeah, it's not like you see him charging
so
at like
good.
like
that movie is so
Whatever.
good. That movie is so good.
Yo,
I can't
man.
believe it's not on digital yet. That's actually crazy.
Yeah. Mark, do you want to do a quick chat check, see what the people are saying, and then we can continue
Yeah,
on?
I got you. Okay. Let's go. I saw a post that said the new Kong Godzilla movie opening box office made more than Dune 2. Is that true? Yeah. Yes, that is true.
Who said that? Who asked that?
Jason said that. JJ.
That's crazy.
Which is just wild. Because, like, I thought Dune... Yeah, we'll talk about it later.
Yo, Mark is tight. Mark's like, oh, how did this film beat that shit?
I was gonna go on a rant. Troy said that movie looks hella ass. Floyd said, yo.
It's good, Floyd.
So watch Monarch Legacy of Monsters. It's part of the universe. It's
On Apple
it's part of
TV.
this universe, it's better than the movies.
Yeah, I heard really good things. That's where oh my god, who played
Oh,
Eagle?
I did hear about that.
Who played Eagle
Yeah.
again?
Kurt Russell.
Kurt Russell and
Yeah.
Wyatt Russell
I watched.
play
Yeah.
like a younger version, an older version of the character, and it's on Apple. I heard it's really good actually.
I'll have to actually watch that. Then.
Mhm.
Okay, good. Excuse me.
Is it ready yet?
It's like Oh my God! Don't watch Godzilla.
Okay.
Godzilla X Kong and -1 back to back. Jason, it's like the Fast franchise now. Just turn your brain off and enjoy. Right. And Jay, remember, it's similar to Transformers franchise. We're not there to watch humans we don't care about when we want to watch cool robot fights. That's facts too. Greg said Gareth Edwards my idol. Yeah, he's dope. We love Gareth Edwards.
Yeah, he said this is
Boy
idol.
Boy said 2 more members. Danny Rue said Skull Island for sure. The one I tolerate. Godzilla 2014 was so good at building up Godzilla, so scary. The sequel Gods and Monsters was beautiful in cinematography, but brother, the human aspect. Sleeping emoji. Skull Island is the only one I saw and plan to see, and need to. Oh yeah, it's the only one I need to see and the only one I saw. And Zay member, and I hated Skull Island so much; it was so boring to me. Damn, bro, chill. Skull Island #1 by far. That's my guy, Troy. Let's go. Pascal said 1 more. Everyone's counting, bro. They're counting for those subs, bro.
Damn.
See, so that's the reason why we're all members in the first place. I want to see some twerking.
Oh my god,
that.
bro, they fiending, bro.
Troy said, so that boy Mark said, "Fuck no." Yeah, that's about it. I mean, I can't read everything.
Cool. All right. So getting back into some tea time real quick. Well,
Let's
guys, we finally got some drinks.
And
I guess we'll do it on camera this time. This episode is not sponsored, but will gladly be sponsored by Heineken.
So
I'm teed up right now.
I mean, we've been in tea time, but we continue in the tea time.
go JB.
Tea time like I got a shit. Making it regular. Stay on my. Danny McBride wishes there were movie theaters that allowed weed smoking. I don't think it makes sense to combine booze with movies like we saw from that guy on Love Lies Bleeding.
Wait, Love Lies Bleeding.
Yeah.
Like that dude that had the cigarettes and shit.
He was cranking his hog.
Yeah, cranking his hog. Yeah, pause that.
You
heard that correctly.
He was just missing the dune.
Popcorn bucket, yeah.
He
had Marlboros, he had Fireball.
He had Jack Daniels.
Yeah, dude was chilling. Dead ass. I don't think it makes sense to combine booze with movies. You're gonna have to piss. I just fucking fall asleep. Weed and movies, those go together fucking perfectly. What? Yay or nay? It don't matter. I go high anyway.
I think that would make sense. It just you can't have. I don't think obviously you wouldn't have a lot of them, but it's like you would have them kind of maybe like a drive-in type vibe or like
because like in the theater itself, there's some people that aren't gonna fuck with that. Like there's some people that just don't like the smell.
That's why I said just have a theater where it's like this is okay. This is like
the thing.
A weed-friendly theater.
Yeah.
Yo, let's do it. Let's start it up.
No, when you come here, you know there's gonna be people who are high.
Right.
But it also comes
only plays high classics.
but
every
it also
space
comes
movie
with
ever.
The territory of like how do you police like if they're not like what if they're smoking something else that's not weed? You know what I mean? Like how you have to like kind of
you gotta check. You gotta be like, yo, run your shit. Run your shit. What you got? Huh? Sativa? It better be stupid. The fuck out of here.
You bringing indicas through? You gonna fall asleep, get out.
No hybrids. You're gonna fall asleep, get out. Can't have you snoozing in our theater.
Bro, that's so funny.
For those that didn't hear the news last week, Euphoria season 3 got pushed back. So Rue was actually meant to be a private detective in the first draft of Euphoria season 3, but HBO immediately vetoed it.
Damn.
Word. It was like, nope. Zendaya pitched an idea where Rue became sober and would be a pregnancy surrogate, but that reportedly was dismissed as well. Damn.
Whoa.
Euphoria season 3 updates though. Filming won't start until 2025 at the earliest. Likely will only be 6 episodes. There will be a 5-year time jump. And then HBO also did explore moving on. And this goes to my point last week where I said, do y'all think The Idol had an effect on Sam Levinson and Euphoria? apparently HBO explored moving on without Sam Levinson, but the cast were vocal about him staying on, particularly Zendaya, Sydney Sweeney, and Jacob Elordi.
That's all I gotta say
The
about
big
that.
three.
That's
The
all
big
I gotta
three,
say
bro.
about that.
They said nah.
They said nah. But kind of crazy.
I mean, yeah, that's a little OD. I mean, like, I didn't watch The Idol. A lot of people shit on it, like whatever. But like, to
People
say
just
like, oh
made
yeah,
up
because of
memes.
that, we're gonna look at Euphoria, one of our most successful shows, and say we're taking you off of it, even though you helped kind of give it that feel of what Euphoria is.
No,
Like,
absolutely.
this is your vision.
Yeah.
It's based on your story.
Right.
Like,
right.
and when like shape or form, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Agreed with that, Mark. Johnny Depp and Sydney Sweeney will reportedly star in upcoming supernatural thriller titled Day Drinker. Amazing Spider-Man director Mark Webb will direct. But, however, a representative for Sydney Sweeney has confirmed that she will not be starring in Day Drinker alongside Johnny Depp, despite recent reports.
So then, what is the truth, bro?
Looks like she will not be. I don't think she wants the backlash of working with Johnny Depp. I think he is no longer relevant in Hollywood.
Okay.
Probably neither is Amber Heard at this point, but it's neither here nor there. Legendary, Fandango, and Regal are teaming up to give Twitter user Bats Dune 10 free movie tickets, drinks, and popcorn as a reward for watching Dune 2. Does anyone want to guess how much he's watched Dune 2 at the theater?
200 times.
No, that's a little exaggerative.
Okay. 80 times.
Still a little exaggerative.
20 times.
20 times. They are giving him.
I was thinking 20.
They're
Fuck.
giving him
I
10
thought
free
it would be
movie
first, Mark.
tickets, drinks, and popcorn. That's nothing, bro. He's also getting a surprise package. Speaking of
yo.
which, he
It's like,
Legendary also confirmed today that Dune Part 3 has been confirmed.
I'm leaving here with something.
I'm leaving here with everything, bro. Dune Messiah is happening. I mean, I don't think anyone really had any doubts, but yeah. Weenie the Pooh, Blood and Honey 3 is in the works with a bigger budget. Rabbit, the Heffalumps, and the Woozies will appear, or the Woozles will appear in the film.
Combination.
Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy. I actually want to hear from the chat real quick, because guys, if we get $20 on this stream, like if y'all just toss us $20, we will do a Winnie the Pooh marathon.
No.
$50?
No.
50.
No.
$50.
You're right. You know what? It can't just be you who.
Thank you. Like y'all stay like
You're
doing
right.
me dirty. You're doing me dirty.
oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
I mean $20. Okay, fine.
25. We'll do 25.
No. Wait,
28.
We wanted to do a watch party of Madam Web or something. didn't
Yeah,
we?
that was the
Wasn't
first
that-
thing on
That was the
list.
first one. All right, so this will be
Yeah,
added to
yeah.
the list.
Yeah, that'll be added to the list. So
Okay.
first will be Madam Web and
Madam Web. Madam Web watch party, a live watch party. So again, $20 on the stream, and we'll do it eventually. Oppenheimer is estimated to open with 2.5 mil to 3 mil in Japan. It would be the biggest opening of 2024 for a U.S. film in Japan. So yeah, should be interesting. It might hit a billion because of Japan. How ironic.
Whoa.
Tenet confirmed. Netflix's new film head, Dan Lin. I'm a child. Dan Lin told leadership that their past output of films were not great and that financials didn't add up. So we might see a different side of Netflix pretty soon, which I think is something Ariel would enjoy because he has been shitting on Netflix since the beginning of time, pretty much.
Oh, okay.
Yo, did y'all hear about that show with Isa Gonzalez, 3 Body Problem on Netflix?
Yeah,
I heard it's good.
Yeah, I heard about it. Yeah, I heard good things about it.
I've heard good things about it,
everything.
but I also heard one crazy thing about it. A former executive who worked at Yuzu Games, which owns the film rights to Netflix's 3 Body Problem, has been sentenced to death in China. So
Oh, this is a Chinese producer?
he was, I
That's
believe so.
crazy.
He was sentenced to death for fatally poisoning the Netflix show's producer. How fucking insane is that?
What?
And that's the tea.
Yo,
And
listen.
that's the tea.
Lin Key, who helped bring Three Body Problem to screens, died before the series aired. He was poisoned in 2020 by Shu Yao, who headed up a subsidiary that oversaw adaptations of the book. Now, more than 3 years later, Shu has been given the death sentence. Insanity.
Yo, you remember that guy that produced the show and then died?
Netflix is going to make a documentary on that. Like,
Dude, what the hell? This literally
What is-
sounds like a fucking like.
It's a plot.
it's a plot.
Yeah,
They're like,
literally.
we did it for the show. It worked.
This
That
sounds like
shit
a
is
episode of
dead.
Monk.
Nah, but
shit.
word.
Episode of Monk.
But RIP to that producer,
Yeah,
that ass.
of
That's
course,
fucking
yes, of
crazy.
course,
But
yeah,
like,
rest in peace to that dude. But oh my god,
why did
that's
why
horrible.
did he poison? Like, what happened? What was
Bro,
the
this
beef?
year
What
is
was the beef?
insane.
that shit must not have been accurate to the books.
Bro, that shit, this dude is wild. Right? Like, I guess.
Yo, Mark with the surprising dark joke.
Stop.
Yeah, that was like Mark's first dark joke.
Yo,
like,
this is a
ever.
variant, bro. Confirmed.
Mark variant.
Oh,
Yo,
hi,
Mark variant
Mark.
come through. But yeah, that shit is crazy. But I did hear good things about the show, so I'll definitely be tuning in with all due respect. When Joe Kosinski introduced us, so real quick, so Lewis Hamilton had to turn down a role in Top Gun Maverick. That would have been God.
Lewis
When it
Hamilton.
I'm still guard when it comes to Lewis Hamilton. So Lisan Al Gaib. Yo, it's actually mad funny. Yo, that video where he's coming out and people are like, Lisan Al Gaib. Lewis Al Gaib. Lewis Al Gaib. So he goes, firstly, I hadn't even had like an acting lesson, and I don't want to be the one that lets this movie down. And then secondly, I just really didn't have the time to dedicate to it. I remember having to tell Joe and Tom, and it broke my heart. And then I regretted it naturally when they show me the movie, and it could have been me. So then Danny Ramirez quote tweeted this, and he was like, when Joe Kosinski introduced us and said that Lewis's role was going to be Fanboy, I thanked them for saying no. Haha, appreciate the assist, Lewis Hamilton. So Lewis Hamilton was supposed to play Fanboy in Top Gun Maverick. If you haven't seen Top Gun Maverick, absolutely watch Top Gun Maverick. Karate Kid is now filming. I'm sure Eunice is very much jumping in joy. Starring Ben Wang, Ralph Macchio, and Jackie Chan. It started filming.
Famous Ben
Yeah,
Wang.
the famous Ben Wang, exactly. So it releases in theaters December 13th. They just got started on this shit. So I'm sure post-production, it's either going to get postponed or post-production is going to be quick as hell, which I don't really see any use of CGI, VFX for a film like Karate Kid. So I'm sure post-production shouldn't take that long. But
I hope not, dude.
it's still
called
weird.
Karate
It's still
Kid,
weird,
bro.
But we'll see. Drew Goddard, hope I pronounced that correctly.
Drew Goddard, yeah.
Goddard.
Yeah.
I'm horrible at pronunciation, guys. If you haven't noticed, now you know. Is set to write and direct a new Matrix movie. Keep it. Why?
I mean, Drew Goddard wrote Daredevil, bro.
That's fine, but like, why? But like the what's their names? Like, apparently aren't involved at all.
The Wachowskis?
Yeah, the Wachowskis. I haven't seen the last one. I haven't seen was it Resurrection? Is that the last one?
Yeah,
You didn't like it?
bro.
I mean, nothing beats the first one for me still.
What are you looking at?
Like,
Yo, because you don't. Yo,
it's shameful, bro.
a man never watches his girl pay, bro. He's got to look away.
It's shameful, bro.
It's shameful?
It's bad.
Jesus.
It's bad.
I really don't believe that. I'm gonna tune
Okay.
in. Cause
Okay.
your thing is skewed sometimes.
It is.
Yo, right? Yo,
What?
Mark, remember the story where we watched Aquaman?
Oh, they always bring this up.
Because it's crazy. You're like,
When's the last time I watched Aquaman?
It was
Yeah,
all right.
So we all watched this in the theater. We all come out.
Here we go.
And like we're all like talking to each other like, yo, that wasn't bad. Like that was pretty good. Like that was like I think we were saying like 8 out of 10 like type vibes. And then he's like, well, I'm like, yo, Arrow, what you think, man? Arrow says, it was all right. I was like, like out of 10, what would you give it? We're like a 3 out of 10. And we're like, yo, what the hell? That's a fail. Like you're done. What do you
3 out of 10 is great, bro. If I came home and my mom was like, yo, how'd you do on the test? I did all right. I did all right. What'd you get? I got a 30%. You did
What?
fucking ass. That shit is ass. Don't say it's all right. Be like, that shit is ass. But you did. Now you do. But
If you had to rank it on our ranking system right now, what would you rank it?
Oh, Aquaman right now would be.
That's insane.
Fair? So
Yeah.
yeah.
And Thor Love and Thunder is not fair? That shit is way better than Thor Love and Thunder, bro. You're fucking bugging. You're fucking bugging.
Yeah,
Wavy. Get the fuck out of here.
I have a
bro.
Thor
Get
Love
the
and Thunder.
fuck out of here.
Chat, Aquaman 1 or Thor Love and Thunder?
Yeah, Aquaman 1 or Thor Love and Thunder. Because that's a crazy thing to say about Thor Love and Thunder. That's
It's
nasty,
wavy?
bro.
I actually have a Thor Love and Thunder wallpaper.
I don't care. I didn't ask.
Yeah.
Nobody cared. Nobody asked.
Yeah, let's go, baby.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yo, boy, bro. Soups at NYC, Floyd said, yeah, man.
Yep.
It'd be dope to get him on the podcast, but he's a busy boy.
Yeah, he Hollywood, Eunice Hollywood. They all Hollywood nowadays. That's why we stay in New York, bro. We don't live that LA life, even though me and Ariel are Laker fans. chill. It's Kobe. Because of Kobe. Kingdom of the Planet.
Clean that up, Mac.
We still rep New York, but it's LA all day.
I love LA.
Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes was shot almost entirely on location. Oh my God, this shit is gonna be gas. We probably had one blue screen set on the movie.
What was this movie?
The new Planet of the Apes, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes.
One blue screen on set, bro.
I can't wait, bro. That shit looks so good.
On my birthday.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait, you mean? Hold on, I actually have something I've been waiting to use for specifically JB's birthday.
Oh God.
O aniversário de Júnior.
Let's go. Denis Villeneuve is set to direct Nuclear War, a scenario following in the GOAT's footsteps, I guess. The film follows the events that would happen if a nuclear war begun, based on information from interviews with military and civilian experts.
Confirmed.
So we just also want to say RIP to Chance Perdomo, who was in Gen V. What was his character's name in Gen V again? Andre, thank you.
Yeah.
Who played Andre in Gen V. He passed away this weekend, right?
This past weekend.
Yeah, motorcycle accident. So the cast of Gen V issued a joint statement following his death. Motorcycle accident, 27 years old. So it's crazy, talking about my birthday in about a month. I'm about to be 27, so this news to me is just like
I'm 27 now.
Yeah. So it's just like damn. But they said our hearts are with Chance's loved ones as we grieve the shocking loss. We will remember the special moments we had together, his infectious smile that could light up any room, his warm hugs, and the authenticity he carried with him always. Rest in peace, dear friend. You will be deeply missed. Love, the Gen V cast. With that being said, obviously Gen V Season 2 production has been delayed indefinitely. Filming was going to start now in April.
Shit, dude.
D&D, D&D from Game of Thrones are the ones that do Three Body Problem, by the way.
Oh, Dan and Dave, yeah.
So they are the ones that did the Three Body production, Three Body Problem production that we just spoke about with the dude getting poisoned. So they knew that the Game of Thrones ending would be controversial, but hoped that it would be a little more 50-50. What would you guys say it is? It's probably more 90-10, right? Or 80-20 in terms of the hate to love ratio,
Bro.
For what? For
I think it's
season 8.
I think it's 90-10, bro.
like hate to love?
Yeah. No, love to hate.
No, I'm saying general audiences is definitely more 90-10 to hate.
Yeah.
I would say that.
More
but,
people hate than like it. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Daisy Ridley wants to see Finn become a Jedi in her new Star Wars film. That is above my pay grade. I would love to see that, but that is not a decision for me. And
So he's in it then?
nah,
we know
that's not confirmed. No,
I mean,
that is not confirmed. He once upon a time did say he would never work with Disney or Star Wars again. Obviously that could change. So I actually have.
He's so funny, bro.
I think John
Boyega is so fucking funny.
So, because everything right now, because guys, we're gonna talk about Marvel, X-Men, and all this stuff in a little bit, castings, and especially with the call-in soon. But I think especially Star Wars now that have gotten a break from releasing films in theaters since basically 2019, right?
Wild.
Rise of Skywalker was the last thing, and then we'll get Mando and Grogu next year or 2026. Forgot which one it was.
Next year. It's supposed to be next year. Yeah.
But anyway, I think Disney as a whole is taking a step back, pumping the brakes on production on stuff, and we spoke about this, right? We've continuously spoken about this. I think they're doing this because they're actually listening to us, the fans, and being like, bro, I mean, it's not hard to tell. It's not hard to tell when people aren't engaged as much as they were. You know what I mean? Like, look at unfortunately, the Acolyte trailer is getting a lot, like the teaser. It was a teaser trailer. It's getting a lot of unnecessary hate. It really didn't look. There was nothing that I saw from that.
People cooked that shit, bro,
for no reason
at all.
But on the animation side of things, we spoke about it last week. Like, they just dropped a Tales of the Jedi trailer, which we'll get to in a second. And they're releasing Bad Batch now, which people fuck with, and Clone Wars. A lot of people say it's some of the best stuff. So the need for it's not to say that there's a need for it, but the demand is still there. Like, if you're gonna pump out good content, people are gonna watch. It really is just that simple. It is that simple when it comes to it. And same thing with the MCU right now. Like, look at what 4 episodes of X-Men 97 has done. Like, people are just raving. They're like, awesome. Like, this is great. And what's up? I'm sorry?
I said that's facts.
Okay, great. And then no, that's what I thought you had said. But I was just confirming.
He said, "Okay, I don't give a fuck." So let's go.
No, but and then just also, you know, we did get some set photos. You know, it's official tissue that Frank Castle, Punisher, John Bernthal is coming back for Daredevil. Born Again.
Bro. Go. Spoilers ahead.
I mean, this is official. Like, he posted it. Like, it's not a surprise.
I don't know if you know. Like, Daredevil's also going to be in it. Like, it might be. I don't know if you heard that.
Yo, cooked him, bro.
Yo, cooked me, bro.
But just little things like this that even set photos. Like, people were gassed. People were like, yes, like, let's go. And then this and right now, so far, what I will say, because obviously the biggest news, and I can't wait to talk to our members in the call-ins about this, is, you know, Julia Garner. At first when I saw the news, I thought it said Jennifer Garner was cast as Silver Surfer in Fantastic Four. I was like, what? I was like, what? Like, not that there would be anything wrong with it. It's just, it would have been such a surprising, like,
from Elektra to this.
Elektra?
He said it's his mom.
But I think, and the poster that they released for Silver Surfer, I think the marketing for this film already has been top notch. And this is, it hasn't even fully started production yet. So the casting is stacked. The poster marketing has already been great. I think they're setting it up.
She's gonna kill this. I cannot. Say what you said.
She's gonna be
I
like,
don't know shit about fuck, Reed. If y'all seen Ozark, y'all know the vibes.
what are you gonna do? Kill me, bitch?
Yeah. You're gonna have to fucking kill me. Like, yo, she is so good.
If I'm not mistaken, she is an Emmy Award winner.
Like,
And she was born in the BX, baby.
She was. How crazy is that?
Let's go.
Yes. She is a.
Let's go.
She's Jenny from the block, bro.
yo,
She's Julie from the block.
Yeah, like,
Dude,
she's Julie from the block.
She is such a. I feel like she's still somehow underrated. Like, because I feel like the people who've seen Ozark, they know. Okay, like, yo, she goes crazy. Like, she's amazing. But you could tell, I feel like the people who didn't watch, they were like, who? What? Like,
Nah, but they've done it again, Mark. The MCU has done it again. They're bringing women in. They're involving too many women in the production of the MCU is fully back. But
now with her casting, now that's confirmed to have 2 females in the Fantastic Four movie. This is ridiculous.
Yo, and people act like there wasn't a female version, and we'll get to it in a little bit. We're almost done with tea time. We'll get into it a little bit because I have a few things I want to say before. George Lucas is the richest celebrity of 2024 with $5.5 billion. Wow, George. What do you do with all that money,
That's
man?
easy money, bro.
What do you do with all
That's
that
light
money?
work.
Give us a couple
That's
of
light
The top 3 world's richest directors. Can anybody take a guess at the other 2?
Gotta be Cameron.
No.
Yeah.
Spielberg.
No?
Yes, Spielberg.
Spielberg.
And the
Nolan?
other one.
Not Nolan?
It's an unlikely name. I don't think you guys like. You'll know who it is, but it's not for something that they've
It's not
done.
franchise based.
Director.
It is franchise based.
Give us a better hint.
It's a it's a fantasy franchise.
Oh, Peter Jackson.
Yeah,
Oh,
that was too
yeah.
easy.
Let's
I was
go.
just about to say.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
So Steven Spielberg is at 4.8 bill and Peter Jackson at 1.5 bill, according to Forbes.
Yo, those Lord of the Rings films.
Cooked, bro. OD cooked. Joker 2 has been rated R for some strong violence, language throughout, some sexuality, and brief full nudity. Yo, crazy. Craig Giuseppe is in talks to direct Supergirl. He has previously directed Cruella and I, Tanya. So the guy has a thing for directing blondes, it seems. But I, Tanya was fantastic. Margot Robbie did a fantastic job. Sebastian Stan, fantastic job.
Margot is Supergirl confirmed. I'm just
Margot
kidding, everybody knows.
Margot
It's really
Supergirl
Alec.
confirmed.
Really Alec.
And Cruella was enjoyable. Emma, again, I haven't seen a bad Emma Stone performance ever, so made Cruella just great for me. Alan Ritchson continues his campaign to become DCU's next Batman. I'll shout it from the rooftops. I want to be Bruce Wayne.
Okay.
You know what, Alan? You've got my vote. He's absolutely got my vote. I think he has the build absolutely to be. You know, he's,
that's not a question.
He's
I mean,
ox.
ox.
Dude is ox.
So like I can respect that. Like I wouldn't lose my mind. Like that's fine. Like I think he would do a good job.
Mm-hmm.
I think the beauty of it would be just we have kind of whatever Batman you like. You would kind of have both. Like with Robert Pattinson, you have like more like obviously Alan would be play it seriously, but like you have the more like noir, gritty, like dark with the Matt Reeves Batman with Robert Pattinson, and then in the DCU, it probably be obviously I don't foresee him like when I say lighter, I don't mean
silly
in the sense
Batman.
of like I don't yeah, he's not gonna be doing like
I'm Batman.
yeah right
But or
He's not
like
gonna be
he's like big and stuff, but he's actually a really nice guy.
yeah, exactly. Like so like I just mean in sense of like the vibes of it, you know, just like how like I don't know. I don't see because what would be the point, I guess. You know what I mean? It's like if you're just gonna remake the Batman, you know what I mean? Like that whole vibe of Gotham, that whole vibe.
It has to be
like,
distinguishable.
It has to be different.
Yeah.
Exactly. It has to be different. It has to be distinguishable.
Yeah.
And not just in the sense of like, oh yeah, it's like a different actor, different universe or whatever, but it's like, yo, it's got to be different.
Absolutely. And Mark,
really different.
To your point, I think knowing who the director is attached, Andy Muschietti, I think we already know the sort of vibe because he played around with it with Batfleck, he played around with it with Keaton, so he's already done older.
Oh yeah, so
older
he's,
version of
he's,
Batman.
Yeah,
so
he has some experience with
exactly.
it. Yeah.
So I think we'll be fine regardless. I definitely don't think we'll get that Matt Reeves, gritty, tone that we get with Robert Pattinson's version. I do think, of course, Batman as a whole is a tragic character, right? So he's obviously going to be brooding at all times. But again, he has his son now, right? So it's an experienced Batman that's gone through Robins, that's gone through a family aspect of it.
How old is Alan? I feel like
He's 30. He's 41.
He's 41. Yep.
41.
Yeah, he's 41. Yeah, for real, dude. I had looked it up yesterday because I was like, yo, like if they do this, how old is Ben Affleck? And I'm like, Ben Affleck's 51 already. So yeah, it's understandable. But hey, he has my vote. Again, totally understandable if he doesn't get it. Whatever James Gunn, Andy Muschietti, whatever they're cooking up with Batman. Unfortunately, I don't think we'll get much Batman news on that front anytime soon.
Yeah,
I mean, isn't
it's
it?
It's a ways.
Doesn't
away,
it have
bro.
a set release date though?
No,
No.
No, it does.
Oh,
They announced a bunch of release dates. Wasn't that one of them?
Ooh.
What we could look up that
Not
James Gunn
recently,
video
but a
again.
while ago.
Bro,
James
for
Gunn video
Andy,
that he
Andy
did, but
Muschietti doesn't even have that in his upcoming project.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's not Batman Brave and the Bold.
Oh wait, it's called The Brave and the Bold.
Yeah.
That's it. It's not called Batman. It's just called The Brave and the Bold. They changed the name.
No, I think it was always the Brave and the Bold.
okay,
I don't know.
okay.
I don't know if they officially had Batman the Brave and the
Oh,
Bold.
okay.
Which they probably should maybe add it. I guess not because the Dark Knight worked out. You know, because people would be like, What's the Brave and the Bold?" It's like it's a Batman movie. But no, I don't think it has a specific release date yet. Again, like production is not even nowhere near starting.
It's set to apparently be filmed in IMAX as well.
Yes. So I hope that Andy Muschietti has time to cook with that. He will have time to cook with that, and way more I feel leeway than he did with The Flash. So it could be a true testament of his directing ability, without restrictions.
Yeah, this is gonna be a completely different vibe, bro.
Yeah.
Because like James Gunn strictly told Matt Reeves like, "Yo, you keep that over there. We're gonna do something different."
Yeah. I am curious to see what they're gonna do though. It's like I feel like we've only seen, like if you really think about it, like in the modern the modern Batman takes, like Batman vs Superman, the Nolan movies with the Reeves now. It's kind of been a more obviously they all have their different vibes and aesthetics and shit.
It's on the more serious tone.
Yeah, but like, so I wonder, like, is he gonna lean a little bit more into the light of it? Like, I don't know. Like, I'm curious to see how he plans on tackling all this with Andy Muschietti. Like, because obviously James Gunn is still gonna be heavily involved in this.
And something I think that Alan could pull off really well is the Bruce Wayne aspect of it all. I think he has that charisma. Not saying that Robert doesn't, but especially with the first film that we've gotten with the Batman, he was like, "Who's Bruce Wayne?"
Year two. This is year two Batman.
Right.
He is not worried about appearances. Like he's like,
I'm here to fuck people up.
I love that he's
I'm
a
here to
recluse.
fuck people up.
I love that he's a recluse, bro.
Yeah. So I think if you get a more experienced, and you start seeing more of that, because that's another part of it too, right? Like, sometimes when you hear that saying, like Bruce Wayne is the mask, and it's like that's not always necessarily true, right? Because like he's still Bruce Wayne, like both those elements are what makes Batman Batman.
Bruce Wayne.
Bruce Wayne. But I feel like we will get that side. We'll definitely see a different take, and I am excited.
Wavy.
Kanye West is being sued for workplace abuse. Employees claim Ye threatened him by saying, "I'm gonna punch you in the face," before abruptly changing tone, mimicking Super Mario's victory dance and saying, "I'm gonna give you one more chance, another life."
What a fucking weirdo.
Ye went on a rant about Hitler's greatness. Yikes, I can't believe I just said that out loud. Said the Holocaust was fake. Yikes, also can't believe I said that out loud. And then had staff members come to the meeting room and watch The Batman on mute. The biggest offense of them all. Told employees if they got fat, they would get fired. At Ye's Donda Academy, he allegedly wanted to introduce a jail where kids would be locked in cages. Threatened to go after the LGBTQ community next because gay people are controlled by Bill Gates so that they don't have children for population control. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Although Kanye West is in none of the P. Diddy documents and none of the Jeffrey Epstein documents, he is saying some wild shit, if true.
No, it's true.
These are alleged. But, Ariel, if they are true, let me ask you this, because obviously you stan Kanye. I'm being that ass. What's the problem?
It's just like...
But, like, how could you continue, like... Him as a person, right? It seems like you don't care, which is fine. Like listening to his music, I could listen to his music.
I'm listening to his music, bro.
That's fine.
His antics outside of the music, I'm not defending. I am not like speaking, like, bro. I don't.
But that's the thing, you do.
What?
You do defend him.
You
defend Kanye the person.
I defend the artist.
But we don't attack his work.
And we say that we want to clarify. We're not saying that Ariel's saying no. He's right about
nah. He didn't kill nobody.
Hitler. No, I'm clarifying. I'm helping you out, bro. Damn.
Nah, I like getting cooked. I don't care. I really don't.
like he just doesn't like.
I don't know why anybody like. I get him.
He doesn't take he personally isn't taking it to like taking it seriously to the point where he's like, like fuck this, I can't. like separate the person from the artist type shit.
Yeah.
And like, so I respect that, I guess.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, you know, like I hear these things, I'm just like, oh my god, this guy's fucking nuts.
Because the thing is that you can, like, when I saw that tweet that like, yo, say what you want about Ye, but like he's not in these Epstein or Diddy stuff. It's just like, bro, like he has been the same person throughout his entire career, and it's just gotten more and more drastic and more over, you know.
So he's not the same.
zealous
He's
and
not the
stuff.
same. He's not the same person though. Like back then he wasn't like
Man.
he the shit he's saying now
The thing is that I used
is like, bro, like you sound dumb, you look dumb, and you need to get help. Like what you're saying is just false information. It's fucking rude, and you just need to get help. Like you shouldn't be in the studio producing music right now. You should be getting the proper help that you need. And like, but again, this is coming from a complete outside perspective. And again, once we're done talking about this, I'm gonna give two shits about Kanye West. But it's just like the fact that like he still has his daughter around, like maybe that's a sign of saying like, yo, everything is good with him. But like, cause if I was at that point, like if I'm Kim, I'd have been like, yo, bro, like you're talking crazy. Like there was a photo of him, yo, where like he was wearing this fucking black cape. It was like a black cap. It kind of looked like the white KKK shit. And fucking North was in the back looking at him like, bro, what type of time are you on right now? Like you're bugging. But I just wanted to bring that up because again, I don't care. I just
brought it up.
I just thought the Batman shit was hilarious, bro. Like, why? He's like, yo, just admire the cinematography of this film.
Exactly.
He's like, just
That
admire
shit- the Batman is
cinematography.
good with volume, without volume.
But it's just like,
looking
why?
at it, it's wavy. We out here.
Yo, I would have been texting that, yeah, like, yo, Kanye tripping right now, bro. Like, he brought me in the room and like we watching the Batman.
He told me I got another life. I don't know what that means. Like, he went into a Mario voice. I don't know what's happening.
Yo, he told me if I gain like 5 more pounds, I'm screwed. Like, I don't know what
I'm gonna
to
get
do.
a performance review.
Get on the scale. Get on the scale. Olivia Colman says she loves Marvel films, and I'm not ashamed to say it. Yo, let's go, Olivia Colman.
Yo, you know who's really been getting on my, like, not getting on my nerves, but just like being like making my eyes roll like crazy. Like,
What's up?
it's fucking. I forgot the actress's name, but she played one of the professors in Harry Potter, and she's like constantly.
Yeah,
going on
we've been
about
talking
how,
about
like,
her.
Yeah, like she has just been so annoying.
You're
It's
a
like,
grown up.
yo,
You shouldn't like Harry Potter. It's like, bro.
Don't tell me what the fuck I shouldn't like. Like,
Yo,
what?
speaking of
Like-
which, real quick, not to make a dramatic U-turn, but it's a dramatic U-turn. Bro, I got to the episode in Avatar. You watched the animated series, right?
I've caught glimpses of it.
So no.
I was a
That's
senior in high
that's
school
what
when
you
that show
know.
came out.
Nah,
Okay.
fairs.
Yeah.
So you didn't watch it though.
No, not really.
I just don't wanna
I'm
spoil
aware of the
anything.
stuff.
I just don't wanna
And
spoil
Apple-
anything.
It's just it's funny how you like just answered the question. You're just like, I caught glimpses of it. Does that mean you walked by and you saw like it on? And you
No,
just kept
literally,
walking?
it
Like,
was like that. It was like that.
so then you didn't watch it. That's it.
Okay. Appa's the best character in the show.
Who?
Appa, whatever the
Appa.
Yeah, I know who I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Appa. Yeah. it's it.
Best character in the show.
Because we were just talking about how we don't tell us things we can and can't like, and just so I guess it's not a complete U-turn, but the fact that with Avatar: The Last Airbender, right, watching this, it's like, yeah, sure, like it's, there's the kiddish moments, but story is deep, bro. I just got to the episode where Sokka has his own master. So like he's feeling down and like out because like the rest of them are like, benders, right? Like you got the
And they're
goat.
nice.
Yeah, you got the goat waterbender, you got
Out
the
here
goat
bending.
airbender, you got the goat earthbender, and then you got Sokka, right? But I always knew, like I've always related to Sokka. Like Sokka's one of my favorite characters because of the fact that he's not a bender, yet he's able to lead the team. He's able to be creative. He's able to adapt to his surroundings, right? And so that's basically like the episode, right? Something I thought so cool that I just want to bring up. And sorry that's a little spoilery, but so spoilers ahead. But so basically they're in disguise right now in the Fire Nation. And so he's like, so they tell him, right, since he was feeling down and out, they're like, yo, why don't you go out and find yourself like a master, who could teach you more about swordsmanship so you could become a better swordsman or whatever. He's like, yo, that's a great idea. So he goes, they find some dude from the Fire Nation to like help him, master like his skills. And so basically what happens at the end, right, when like he's worthy, like his master's like, yo, like you are worthy of he's like, oh, do I get one of your swords now? He's like, no, like you forge your own. So he's basically from the Water Tribe, right? And he obviously hates the Fire Nation for everything that they've done, like to his family and all that. But I thought like something that I noticed watching this, I'm like, wow, like even for a kid show, this shit has so much depth and so much meaning. Like the sword was to represent who he was, and it was forged in the fire. But then, like cool it, snow falls on top type shit, exactly. But then to cool it, they dipped it in the water. Yeah. So it's like both the water and the fire are what represents who Sokka was.
That's also like the.
I know it's the process. I know how the process works. Yeah.
Yo, Mark is like.
you see, this is what I was talking about last week on his passive aggressive shit. Like this is exactly what I was talking about. But regardless, I know how that's how the process was. But it was just seeing it. It was just
saying it before somebody else says it in the chat. I'm saying it.
Actually.
Right.
Actually.
So actually, there was concept art of Tom Holland versus Ezekiel Sims for Madam Web.
Hell yeah, bro. Love it. Actually, just remind me. I gotta get these sound
apparently
bites.
we were gonna get Spider-Man in it, so it probably was a completely different story, and that's why Dakota and Sydney were just like, okay, so we're not getting Spider-Man in our film, and we just have to do these really weird fucking
the CPR.
Oh my god, bro. I saw something on Twitter, and I want everyone's opinion on it. I will ask this question, and then Mark, if we could do a quick chat check. So there was a photo. It's a photo that's been circulating for years now, but of Omni-Man and of Homelander fist bumping each other, and it's like against like the whole Marvel universe against DC, like all this shit. And
it's like is their back to the camera?
Yeah. And then
that's supposed to be Goku and Vegeta doing that.
Yeah,
right. They changed it, right? And then and then someone wrote, so how would this end? And then someone had put, real talk, they don't even get past Spider-Man. So I want everyone's. I know it's super.
This is the most super water cooler, bro. Like
we're taking a quick break and water cooler because
that's not even a question, bro. They would kill everybody.
Huh?
No. They would work. They would work. They're not getting past Spider-Man.
They're not getting past the Punisher.
Stop.
Shut up.
Bro, they would work like 90% of everybody.
90%.
90%. Wait.
Is it the majority of the Marvel Universe mutants, bro? Like, what are you talking about?
They're all getting cooked.
Hold on. Let's.
Jean Grey.
Huh? Hold on. Nah, Mark, you might be bugging on this one, bro. Hold on. Let's take it team by team.
Okay,
let's take it team by. Let's break it down.
The X-Men alone.
Let's break it down. Let's break it down real quick. Let's break it down.
Okay.
So we'll do it by teams because obviously if we do like everything together, obviously they're getting beaten by it. But all right, if we take the X-Men,
cool.
X-Men versus Homelander and
Omni-Man.
I think the X-Men are still winning, bro.
Yo, let Rogue touch Homelander, bro. It's over.
Do you know how fast these people move?
Easy money, bro. Let's go. You want to watch the tape? You want to watch the tape?
Rogue can hold her hand out. They're gonna run right through her whole fucking body. She's dead. What are you talking about?
Logan, all day. Magneto.
Yeah, until they pick him up and throw him into space. Then what?
Useless. That's true.
They pick him up and throw him into space.
Bishop, all day.
He'll be back in back in a few years to get revenge. Logan, after his body regenerates again.
What are you talking about?
Nah, but I still think the X-Men are cooking them, bro. I think the X-Men have enough firepower. I think the X-Men have enough firepower to cook them.
There is so much. Like, come on, Mark. Like, come on.
I think every team.
Magneto. You got Magneto. You got Professor X. Like, there is plenty going on there. Like, there's plenty going on there.
Magneto. I'm sorry. He's getting cooked.
Yo,
Fast.
Marcus.
It's over.
I feel like you're
you know who these
downplaying
people
Magneto a little bit.
Do you guys know that these guys are like Superman?
They're like Superman. They're not
Are we
Superman.
on the same page there?
Bro, all.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Jean Grey is gonna make Homelander think that everybody hates him.
That's what I
And
said.
that's it.
Jean Grey. Yeah. And then what did he say when he's like, if everybody hates me, fear is good too. He's gonna go crazy. He's just it's not gonna.
Oh yeah, that's not gonna stop him.
Jean Grey. I said that's the only one that would give me pause. Like, I'm
Guys,
sorry,
let
you
us
guys
know.
are ridiculous. This is actually crazy to me that,
All right,
that this
bro.
is like.
All right. Okay.
I don't think it's that crazy. I don't think it's that crazy to say the X-Men will beat
Are gonna
Homelander
cook. They're gonna
and
cook them.
Omni-Man.
It's not even gonna be any comp. They're gonna cook them. Oh, it's over.
Nah, there will be comp, but again, to his point, Jean
Give
Grey
me
and
an
Professor
X-Men.
X alone like can subdue them, and then the rest of the team will do the rest.
Yep. Right.
Dude, they're gonna take Professor X and squash his head and squash it like a fucking grape.
Chat, do a chat check then. Let's see what people
let's
are
see.
saying.
Come on, man.
Oh my god, this is actually insane.
He's not that insane, bro.
Pascal said, "Yeah, give MJ her gun from Spider-Man PS5." They're both getting clapped.
Yo, she
Not
was
getting
nice
past
with it.
Sandman. Not getting past Groot. Oh my god, guys.
Not getting past Groot.
Yeah.
I am Groot.
Professor X can just tell them to off each other.
or make out, one of the two.
Yeah. And Zane Member said not getting past Wanda. Yeah, I want like Scarlet Witch and Jean Grey are like the only two I feel like that I would be like, okay, like that's comp for sure.
Quicksilver.
Yeah, not worried.
Not worried.
True Squirrel Girl is nutty. Nothing getting past Squirrel Girl. Not getting past Hawkeye. Omni-Man versus X-Men. The X-Men are getting cooked. Thank you, Larry. AD Storm is
Bro.
OP.
Yeah,
Carlo,
Storm
someone
too,
on Twitter
bro.
said that Hawkeye will use an anti-Omni-Man in Homelander era.
What arrow is that? Yo, it's an anti-Omni-Man and anti-Homelander. What the fuck does that mean?
Jenny said, yeah, they are like Superman. They are not Superman. Greg
Hmm.
said, okay, X-Men can take on Homelander, but Omni-Man would put up a way better fight, and I think X-Men would just barely skip by. Greg said, so Omni-Man and Homelander together, I think would win. Thank you.
Bugging.
And Zane Membrane, Homelander would get cooked in like 5 seconds, and Omni-Man wouldn't match this longer. This is actually disrespectful.
Wait, against who though?
Bro, Homelander
X-Men.
was made in a bottle, bro. Homelander was made in a fucking bottle. He
See
is
ya, bro.
cheeks, bro. He's
outta
getting
here, bro.
he's nice in the boys universe, but he's getting clapped elsewhere. First and foremost, I hope everyone knows the Justice League would absolutely obliterate these two. The X-Men might not cook them, but the Justice League will fucking cook them.
Well, which one is it? Is the X-Men going to cook them or not?
Which one is it?
No, I just said earlier, like, no, it'll be more of a fight. I said it'll be more of a fight. I said the Justice League, they're not having any competition against.
It's a good fight, though.
Yeah, it's solid.
Danny Russo said not getting past Black Widow. Roberto said Thor sweeps. Larry, they'll get closer to Professor X before he can even think about doing something to them. Exactly. Rex, I'm sorry, but super speed is just too OP. Yep. Quicksilver.
Yeah,
Matt
that's why I said
Slow.
Justice League, because you already got Superman and Flash. Like, it's a wrap.
And Wonder Woman.
And Wonder
Quicksilver,
Woman.
Quicksilver, Matt Slow though, so X-Men getting clapped.
Yo, cooked him. Cooked
Danny
bacon.
Rude, not getting past J. Jonah Jameson.
Where's my pictures of Spider-Man?
Aunt May would cook him.
Like, what's up, danger?
Because she's a wonderful old lady.
So you guys shouldn't be acting like this. They're like, you know what? You're right.
It's just the Aunt May from
right.
Toby verse.
Yeah.
Danny Rude, not getting past Happy Hogan. And say, remember, Superman alone would body them in like 1 minute. 1 minute's crazy. Greg said Justice League is no competition. Carlo, Ned would just pull up with a cup of milk in front of Homelander, and he would cry. Yo, Ned Solo's Homelander.
So, so real quick, I don't know if anybody got a chance, or if we got a chance to look, but in chat again, all this Omni-Man talk. Let us know if everyone is caught up to the finale of Invincible, because I would love to talk about it, because there's a lot of talking points about Omni-Man. I'm feeling a lot of feelings about everything. So let us know if we'll be able to talk about it. If not, all good. We'll do a full breakdown next week. But just to end tea time, and that way we could get into X-Men a little bit and Invincible if we can. So yes, like we said earlier, Julia Gardner has been cast as a female Silver Surfer in Fantastic Four. She is playing Shala Bal, a version of Silver Surfer from the comics, who was a love interest of Norrin Rad, who was a Silver Surfer. But she is from Earth 9997, and
she's a ting.
It is rumored that this is an alternate timeline than our usual MC timeline. It looks like it's going to be a futuristic, like a past future, a retro futuristic vibe to it.
Similar to when the Fantastic Four came out in the 60s.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Lakeith Stanfield reacts to Julia Gardner's casting as a Silver Surfer in Fantastic Four. Thought it was going to be me, but I guess, seemingly hinting that he was in the running for the character and project. It would be really funny if he got casted as the male version, and like Marvel just like, bro, we were gonna announce it, and now you just kind of fucking blew it, bro. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Like, but yeah, there's that.
She's from Earth 9997.
Yeah. So I am, again, super excited. We'll get the call in soon so that we could talk about it. But right now we are going to talk a little bit about X-Men 97. And Mark, I said something off air that Ariel kind of disagreed with me on, but I had said that this was, and I'm actually going to retract my statement a little bit. I said it was kind of like a filler episode, but I won't say filler because it did develop characters that are part of the X-Men team for us. So there was character development and story progression in that front. We just didn't get a full story progression with the entirety of the team. Again, not necessarily, but that's why I was harsh in saying it's a filler episode, because that just because it wasn't involving the entirety of the team doesn't mean that the plot line didn't progress. I just thought, compared to the first 3 episodes that we've gotten, this was more of a calmer, no real stakes felt, like, you know what I mean? Like, obviously the stakes were felt with the Storm part of it, I feel. Yeah. But I think this was more of just a, hey, let's build a little bit more on Jubilee. Let's build a little bit more on my Brazilian guy, Sunspot, and let's build a little bit more on Storm and Forge and, you know, their relationship. Yeah. But Mark, thoughts on my take on that?
I don't know if I'd call it a filler.
There we go, Mark.
Just because it shows what Storm has been up to since she left. It shows, and also, it Jubilee's kisses Sunspot, like, starts symbolizing probably they're gonna start like dating, you know, like relationship shit, and like, I think that's a significant plot point. And I think also knowing who created or helped, like, kind of create with the blueprint, like the weapon that takes away mutant abilities.
My guy Forge, bro.
Yeah, Forge, like, that is also relevant.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's a very key thing. I don't know. I wouldn't say it was a filler episode. Not that filler episodes are even bad necessarily.
Yeah, that's
like,
what AD just said.
Filler episodes can be good. Like,
yeah,
One Piece.
Yeah, One Piece is a prime example of that.
Yeah, so again, that's why I said I was harsh in saying it was filler. It wasn't filler. Again, it was just more of a calmer episode. It was my least favorite episode of the 4. Still had a great time, but I just thought, and I kind of find it strange that they broke it up into 2 parts like this.
Oh, they did this all the time in the.
No, right, but it was just like. So not straight. I don't know. Like, I just felt like it skewed off of what we were going on. So I was just a little surprised. But absolutely, to Mark's point, the story. But and that was gonna be my point. Where it was just strange to me that because Storm and Forge, I don't believe, and someone could correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's the first time we see Forge.
No, he was in the OG show as well.
But I don't think him and Storm have ever met.
Oh,
I don't want to gatekeep too much. Check out
all
heavy
right,
spoilers. Check out heavy
just
spoilers.
say
Check
it.
out heavy spoilers.
just say it, bro.
They do.
Bro, for someone that hates spoilers, you watch someone named Heavy Spoilers and get shit spoiled for you. Like, make it make sense, bro. Like,
it's only in regards to the episode you just watched.
I mean, yeah, but that's still spoilers. Like, that's why with the Invincible like series. Well,
when he says, "Yo, I'm about to spoil this shit," I leave.
But that's what I'm saying. Like with the books, I'm gonna start reading the books up to the point where we just got off of. Same thing I'm doing with what I just started
What?
Fucking what's it called? That James Gunn is basing the whole DC story on, Kingdom Come.
Okay.
I just started that
for Superman. You mean?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Well, oh no, it's for like the Justice League.
Oh
Like,
shit!
that's what he's
really?
basing the universe on.
Oh,
yeah.
so that Alex Ross joint?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
That looks kind of serious.
yeah, I know
compared
that's
to-
a little different because he's building a universe off of that. But
Yeah.
what I'm gonna do with Invincible is literally, and same thing with Dune. I'm just gonna read Dune. I'm not gonna read Messiah until after I watch. Again, much more of a visual learner. I also just I don't want to be in the theater and know what's about to happen. Like I want it to just surprise me.
Nah,
in
but
the theater.
even though I say y'all
Or
don't
in the
know,
show.
y'all have no idea, I'm still equally just as invested.
Yeah.
bro.
No, absolutely. I just feel like for the first time getting, and again, to your point, this show is for X-Men fans. Like,
Yeah.
it's very much something. It's like, yo, if you know the character, you know what's going on. Here. So I
Exactly.
know Forge and Storm have a love interest. You know, I know that that's a thing.
Yeah.
So, but it's just like in the context of the show, we didn't really get to explore much of that, and so the impact was still there, like between them, where he was like, "I love you," and like she smacked the shit out of him.
Yeah.
She was like, "Yo, like fuck out of here, bro."
It's
First-
because of what he did. That's why she did that. It wasn't because like, what you mean you love me?
Oh,
Like,
absolutely. And again, like, it just sucks that he was put in that kind of predicament. And again, I can't
That
wait to get his
sucks,
full
man.
backstory because obviously he knew Professor Xavier, and
Yeah,
we
they
get
were
you saw the
friends.
photos in the background.
Yeah. He was part of the OG team.
The old part, yeah, exactly. So
Yeah.
like, I'm sure that he has a lot of baggage, you know, and a lot of experience and trauma and all the above.
Yep.
But I thought that back half of the episode, it was really well done. I love how, you know, she's trying to get her powers back, and I love how she's riding the horse through the storm, pun intended.
Riders on the storm.
And I completely forgot the fucking owl shit like caught her.
Yo, yeah.
And
I
was
forgot the
like,
name of that thing was.
But
Like, she's down horrendous, bro.
yeah. So I think again, I'm being harsh just because it took me for a different turn than what we've got in the first 3 episodes. Because again, it was heavily involved in the first 3 team, like the first team. The first 3 episodes were heavily involved with the team as a whole. But I think also I have to remember, it's like, yo, there are a lot of characters here, and we have till May. Like we have 10 episodes or so. We still have a whole half of the season, and we've already, because to be fair, the first couple episodes did predominantly deal with Jean. And by the way, did you guys notice in the intro that they changed Jean's character in the intro? It was she had her hair down for the first 3 episodes, meaning it was
Madeline Pryor.
Madeline Pryor.
Yo, just call me Madeline.
Just call me
Fulana.
Just call me Fulana. Just call me Fulana Pryor. And then in this one, like she had her hair up, meaning this is our official Jean Grey.
The Goblin Queen, or
The
whatever.
Goblin
Yeah,
Queen,
yeah.
bro. Y'all hating, bro. That's fire.
That name was.
Eat my hammer, bro.
What'd you say?
That's the New World Order.
You said Pete my hammer?
Said
Or a
eat
brand new
my hammer.
world.
Eat my hammer.
That's the
oh.
brand new. That's the brand new world. Of, X-Men.
Brave New World.
Yeah.
Nah, for real.
Why'd they changed the name, dude?
Yo,
That's
the
crazy.
animation when Jubilee and Sunspot were in the game.
Oh, that's literally the Super Nintendo game
That's
for,
right.
for X-Men. I love that
Motendo,
shit.
bro. Motendo.
Oh, Motendo. Yeah.
Yo, he
Mojo.
was buns.
He's so
bro.
hit, bro.
He is so buns. He is so.
He actually has a
buns.
cool story in the comics where they're actually all like where you see how he has all the iterations of the X-Men
Yeah.
there.
Do you mind if I use that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Thanks. But that's the thing. The X-Men sometimes have like these characters where you're just like, all right,
They're
bro.
super goofy. Yeah.
Give me back to Magneto. Like, give me back to like the arch nemesis type shit. But I love that. I love the little moment. Yo, Magneto be frying my guy. My guy
Gambit, bro. Mon
He's like,
ami,
oh, mon
bro.
ami, yo. You want me to make you some coffee? He's like, oh, it's okay. Like,
More of this dick.
Magneto already got my coffee for me. He's like 3 sugars, right? I was like, damn, this dude is getting cooked, bro.
You guys look like 2 cats in the pool.
But yeah, man. Either way, episode was still heat. Absolutely. Again, was just like the previous episodes for me were wavy. This one was heat. But again, super excited to see because we are gonna get again. It's called Motendo Life Death Part 1. We are getting a Life Death Part 2, which continues the story of Storm and Forge. And I love the Jubilee. First, I love that. I do like the dynamic where she's like, bro, like I just turned 18. Like,
Let me do
it's my
what the fuck
birthday,
I
right?
want,
Let me just
bro.
chill. Let me chill. Like, we're always doing something. We're always saving the world. We're always dealing with like this political bullshit, mutants versus humans. Let me have a day to myself.
And that's what's really cool about Jubilee because I love that the focus is a lot more modern here, where she just wants to simply be a kid, and that's
Right.
what a lot of these characters struggle with, especially the younger members of the family. It's just
Yeah.
like, bro, let me just and she's just saying, let me go to the arcade. It's not like, oh, let me go to the club, let me go out with Fulana out here. No,
It's like,
Right.
wait, who? What time you getting back?
Yeah. What time you getting back?
Where?
Their parents know.
Wait, do I know that? Have I met their parents? It's like, yo, Eric, chill, bro. Like, you're not even my real
Damn,
dad.
bro.
Like,
You're not even my real
like,
dad.
what are you doing? No, I'm going. I'm leaving. I don't care. Like, don't wait up. I'm out. Like, I'm getting smacked on my birthday, and that's it. Like,
Damn.
but yo, I love how it wasn't even a future version of her, right? It was the digital copy of her.
The digital,
in the
yeah,
game.
in the game, yeah.
And like she was doing shit. Jubilee was like, we could do that. She was like,
She's
yo,
like,
it's not even
you
the
got
half
no
of it.
idea,
Because
bro.
I noticed that too. I'm like, yo, all Jubilee be doing is like throwing like these firecrackers and shit. But like,
Yo, y'all have no idea, bro.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, bro. This dude is the worst.
Yo, bro, she was gatekeeping herself. That's actually crazy.
She was, right? She was gatekeeping herself. She's like, yo, you don't even know.
Bro, in the books?
Yo, in the game?
In the game?
In the game, you don't even know.
No, that's something Mark was saying.
Yo, and I'll never, and again, as part of the Brazilian community, being half Brazilian, I will never, and I mean ever, get over when Sunspot's just like, no, a minha mãe, like always,
a
always,
minha
yeah,
mãe,
a minha mãe. Like he's like, yo, he's like, I'd rather die than tell my mom I'm a mutant. Minha mãe, tell minha mãe I'm a mutant. Yo, he did get clapped though.
Yeah,
man.
he
He clapped
did.
this shit. I was like,
Yeah.
yo.
And then they start, you know what I'm saying? Like,
But so I'm giving it a heat.
Clapping
What's your joint?
cheeks.
They just kiss you, bugging.
oh, for the episode? Are you kidding me, bro?
Wavy, baby. Yeah.
All
Markimus?
day.
Wavy.
Dope. And the person that called her at the end, Storm, was Adversary.
Adversary, yeah.
Yo,
Horrible.
what name
Horrible.
should we give? What name should we give
name
this
should be the
X-Men
adversary of the
adversary?
episode?
Yo, you said it.
Adversary.
You said it.
Adversary.
Yo.
Adversary.
Yo, they saw people like Batman. They were like, oh, yo, we could get away with this. Just naming
Wow,
people.
what a pun for that Invisible finale, bro. What a pun. Let's go. What a transition.
And everyone didn't see it. What the fuck, Batman to the? It's not. It's not. It's a joke. But yeah.
But yeah, so Adversary. So next, when I create a villain, I'm just gonna call him Villain. That's his name, Villain. Yo, they just be making shit up.
Adversary, bro.
Adversary, like
Enemy. My
enemy,
name's Enemy.
enemy. Yeah.
Enemy. My name's
Authentic,
Enemy.
authentic. All women. Yo, that dude is hilarious, bro. We need that on the soundboard.
Wait, who is that?
That white boy that like does like the Eminem likes, or he used to do like he does comedy in general, but when he used to like do rap shit like Eminem, he just be like, all women, like it's just hilarious, bro, hilarious. All right, so guys, we are gonna get into Invincible. We're gonna.
Oh,
so
spoilers ahead.
I'm just gonna say this real quick.
Spoilers ahead.
Hopefully, we'll have everyone back. Well, we won't have Eunice back next week, but next week, I think we'll still talk about Invincible as a whole because I'm sure Brian is gonna want to talk about it because he loves that show, and we want to hear his thoughts. And then whenever Eunice is back, we will get Eunice's thoughts on it. But for right now, I definitely want us to just talk about it. Just hit on some points. We don't gotta go fully in depth. So if you haven't seen it, you don't gotta log out completely.
So far, I see,
Don't log out completely.
Pascal saw it. AD wants us to talk about it. Larry saw it. Danny saw it.
Yeah, I think majority of people saw it. So we'll get into it a little bit. Again, full breakdown.
Rex is gonna go watch it now, and he'll be back.
Yo, just mute us though. Don't log out. Just mute us. Have it on. But we'll talk about it briefly, just because it's what a fantastic show, man. With just from again, I really want to see this all together when
All right, get muted. Sorry, go ahead.
Get muted, son.
Yeah.
I love the title episode, right? I thought you were stronger.
Bro. That's an understatement, bro. Hold on.
Yo.
Spoilers ahead.
You know what's so funny to me? Again, absolutely spoilers ahead. So for anyone that hasn't seen it, you got 5
Spoilers
seconds
ahead.
to mute.
Spoilers
4,
ahead.
3,
Spoilers ahead.
2, 1, mute. Shout out to Robert Kirkman first and foremost. I love the Walking Dead reference in this episode. I love all of the fourth wall breaks between the last 2 episodes.
It's been awesome. It's been.
Last week was at Comic-Con, right? Where he goes to Comic-Con. He's like, you know how hard animation is? He's like, and then they're explaining shit.
Cut to the person who's not talking.
Yeah. Sometimes we'll do this, so then that way we don't have to animate as much. Incredible stuff. Again, Robert Kirkman, for those that don't know, was also the creator of The Walking Dead. So we got where he went to that dimension, the Walking Dead dimension. We got a Batman Easter egg. We got some Spider-Man Easter egg. And we did get, what's his name, come back to voice Spider-Man, or a version of Spider-Man in
Yuri.
that. Right. But that's his real name? What's his real name?
Arachnid, whatever.
No, Yuri, the voice actor.
The voice actor, yeah.
Yeah, isn't his name like Yuri?
No, I think it's Josh Keaton.
Josh Keaton, yeah, from Spectacular Spider-Man.
I'm
Yeah.
thinking Yuri
Yeah.
of the original guy who played the mocap of
For the
Right,
game,
right,
yo.
right.
See,
No,
Mark?
sorry, I meant the voice.
Yo,
actor,
but
yeah.
in the game?
in a game though? That's Yuri.
Yeah, so a lot of cool things, and again, Mark had just made that reference where he was just like, wait, so you dress like a bat and you're a man? Don't you think that's kind of lazy? And I love how when everything is going around, Mark is sitting down and like just talking to these people in these other universes.
And not killing everyone.
So I think, like, this is something I wanted to mention in the last time we spoke about it, but I forgot. Was I was literally watching it, I was like, dude, like, because I don't think we went into spoilers. That's probably why I didn't mention it. But like, he's gonna, like, I was thinking he's gonna reach a breaking point. He's gonna reach a point where he's just like, this is just too much. Like, I need to, like, I can't have it all. I can't be doing all this extra shit.
Yeah.
I need to really just like, and if I'm gonna see somebody, it has to be Adam Eve.
I love it.
And I love that.
Are we
Like,
shipping?
I mean,
Are we shipping?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
But
not that there was anything wrong with Amber. Like, it just, she's just not in that world. Like,
it's too hard. It's too hard for her to be in that world.
It's too hard for her to be in it, and it's too hard for him to have her in it.
Yeah, absolutely. And even besides the relationship stuff, right? That's why I thought the ending was perfection, where he's talking to his mom, and Debbie's just like, no, like, you got to go to college. He's like, bro, right now my only focus on, and that's why I love that he didn't say anything to Adam. He didn't say anything to Eve just yet.
Yeah,
he didn't say anything because he's like, I need to focus on me. I need to focus on that ass. Mark's like, bro, I need to focus on really being able to find that balance in my powers. Like, clearly, first and foremost, Angstrom, like, big baddie, not at all. This dude got fucking washed.
But that's the thing. I feel like it's so interesting how he himself sort of gave himself this Ouroboros kind of effect where he like equally shared the same dread of all of his versions or his variants. But then now he's just like, even still like wanting to help Mark, saying I will not build a universe out of bloodshed.
Right.
And still dies by that same bloodshed. So
isn't it, dude? Fantastic writing throughout the entire series. You know, also just because of the fact again, they made him out to be the big bad of season 2, which in retrospect, cool, he was, right. But and I'm by no means calling him Buns because first and foremost, Sterling K. Brown.
Brilliant.
Yeah,
it was a brilliant
Sterling K. Brown, bro.
Yo,
what a privilege.
The character development, the voice acting, and then Steven Yeun as well. Like the back and forth between the two of them. And you know what's crazy? I saw someone write this on Twitter. How is voice acting not an Academy Award?
That's
oh
facts.
yeah. You only get that for like the only kind of way you could get even Academy Award for voice acting remotely
Or
close
Oscar.
to that would be the animated film or the animated short.
Oscars? Can you get it for Oscars?
No, but
Oscar is Academy Award.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm dumb.
No,
But,
you're not done, bro.
What? They really don't have anything like saying like.
They literally just only I think started the whole best animated movie. So it's just
no,
like
that's been a thing already. That has
I think
been.
I don't think so.
Toy Story 1.
I think if they were to do that, like best voice acting, Shamik probably would have won it for Across
For
the
Spider-Verse, yeah. You
He had a
hating,
legend.
bro.
He had a legendary line, bro. Like, nah, I'm gonna do my own thing. Like that whole thing. First of all, it was cold. It was cold.
Nah,
Like,
I would
like,
have
the
given
way-
it to Robert Pattinson. Hold that.
I mean, he also did phenomenal. I'm not gonna lie, but like,
Nah, he would have been supporting, best supporting. But either way, right? Again, I'm not calling Angstrom like Buns in the sense he wasn't Buns. He was only Buns because that's how powerful Mark and the Viltrumites are.
Yo, Mark is powerful, bro.
Again, like I thought you were stronger. I like the name, like just that is the whole season.
Yeah.
That is the whole
hi,
season summed up into one because the entirety of the season, or even entirety of season 1, right? And we've always said this. He gets fucked up. He just gets fucked
lost.
up. And
I think
so
that's gonna start kind of going away a little bit now.
yes, absolutely. And I had mentioned it, I think off air. Oh yeah, I mentioned it to Brian, where I was saying when we were catching up and talking about like last week's episode, where he will fully develop into who he is, like because now we see the blue and black Invincible logo like apparent. Next season, I feel like this is gonna be a different Mark. This is gonna be a Mark that is more is locked in,
Oh, hi, Mark.
more cohesive, and has that balance between okay, cool. You're not a
I'm locking in,
Viltrumite.
y'all.
You're not
I'm
a
locking in.
Viltrumite, so I'm not gonna like I can't hit you OD, but I'm still gonna hit the shit out of you. Like
Yeah,
don't get it
So
twisted.
pretty
like,
much he's gonna find the balance. It's like, yo, if it's anything else, I'm gonna hurt it pretty bad. But if it's a Viltrumite, it's on site. Like
is on site. Like I had, but like that's the thing too. I think he's not a killer, right? Like that's not who Mark is, and that's something that the season has done so well of balancing both his human and Viltrumite, and that's why I love that last scene with Nolan. And again, I'm not gonna call it a redemption arc because even he says it right where he's like, nah, I've done way too much damage to mankind, to the humans. But he was just like, yo, I feel deeply for them, for people that are less. And that, again, perfectly
it's awesome.
defines who Mark is. Where he's the best of both worlds, where he's like, bro, like, yes, cool, I'm stronger than them, but they don't deserve to die. They don't.
Yeah.
And so I just thought fantastic season, fantastic episode, wavy on both levels. But I just think him talking to Eve, him talking to even Cecil, bro, like and Cecil, as much as of a dick that
I no
he
estaba
is,
jodiendo, like he wasn't really like being a dick this season.
bro, because he understood.
Yeah.
Remember in the beginning of the season, way back when the first part of the season came out,
Way back when?
last year,
Long time
last year,
ago.
on a galaxy far,
Many
far
moons
away.
ago.
In a galaxy far, far away, when
Yesteryear.
when Cecil was questioning him, right? He was just like, like, I don't know, bro. Maybe you are your father's son. And at the end, he's like, bro, you're not him. You're not your father.
Mm-hmm.
It's dope, bro. Everything became a full like the season left me so fulfilled. Like I don't remember the last time I was really fulfilled with a season finale.
It flipped. I mean, it totally flipped. I mean,
We
now
thought it was gonna
he's
be more
like,
action-packed.
He feels like he is his father.
Yeah.
In the beginning, he felt like he wasn't, and Cecil felt like he was, and now he doesn't feel that way anymore. It's just like you see the growth, you see all this shit, and I think going back to your Kirk Langstrom, it's not Kirk Langstrom, is it?
Kirk.
I don't think it's Kirk. Yeah, you're thinking of Robert Kirkman.
Yo,
you mixed the two.
No. I'm thinking.
No,
of
you
Kirk
just made a
Langstrom.
character, bro. That's your Ricky Stanicky, Kirk Langstrom.
No. Kirk Langstrom is Man-Bat in
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah, Langstrom. Yeah.
Yo, he has
Langstrom.
two first
I'll just say-
names.
I'll just say Langstrom.
I'm dead.
But when going back to your point about him and how he was like the big bad, he actually, like, to me, I think he was. It's like a sneaky big bad kind of in a way, because it's like he kind of pushed Mark to the point where he was like his mental breaking point, like whereas, and you saw how much this shit was weighing on him even before he snapped, because when he was being sent to all these different dimensions, he's just talking to people.
Mhm.
It's like he's trying to use this as therapy. It felt like he was like venting to them, like
Yeah, absolutely.
like when he was look in the zombie world, he's sitting at a campfire, like, yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen.
Right. He has
this,
my
that, and
mom,
the
my
other.
brother, and
Like,
I have no idea
yeah.
what's going on right
Like,
now.
And
It
at
was a-
any point, he could just go to another universe.
Yes, and so I loved it. I this show, it's, I mean, it's just flawless.
Let's go, Mark. Let's go. Jump out the way.
Like I love it so much, and if somebody told me like, oh, I've never watched it, I would literally sit down with them and clear my schedule to watch it all with them.
Yo,
Because
Mark,
it is
guys in the
that
chat,
fucking good.
if you become a member, you win a chance to.
Did you get a chance to watch? We'll do a watch party. Of
Yeah.
Don't
Invincible.
even hit with something.
Nah.
And I think the ending too, man. Like you start seeing, like, my mouth, like, even though Nolan was like slowly, and like you start seeing like, oh my god, like this dude's actually changed now. Like he's found like this new way to live.
Yo,
Like,
bro, went to the
Still,
black
new
still
purpose of
crack
life.
hole, was just
bro.
like, yo,
He's
I'm
still
still
bodying people.
My mouth dropped when he said, "I miss my wife." I was just like, bruh, like that was like that. And again, like, to your point, a full circle moment.
Pussy got him going crazy.
What?
That
What?
meme, that Oscar Isaac meme, is like that Bene Gesserit P-U-S-S-Y got me acting crazy. No, what is
Yeah,
it? What is
like-
it? Got me acting.
Got me acting.
What's the word? Yo, they use some funny shit for that shit.
Hold on, you sent it in the chat.
Yeah, I did. Fuck. That turbo Bene Gesserit pussy got me acting.
Nah, I'm gonna look it up.
Stupid.
You sent it a while ago.
Yeah, but Mark, I agree. I'm
Sorry, like he him saying that again, to your point, was a full circle moment, bro. Like this is somebody who in the last season finale said he viewed her like a pet.
Yep.
Like, and now he's like, I
miss
miss
her.
my wife. Like, wow,
Bro, it
And
changed him. It
wasn't a
changed him.
jump. It felt earned. All this stuff, it all felt like,
Yeah, that's why his stuff on
genuine.
Traxton, right? That's why all that stuff,
on the other planet.
yeah, hit even more, because you saw that you even saw. Remember when he was just flying lonely in space, like just contemplating.
Bro, he went to a black hole and was just like, yo, I'm about to end it.
Yeah, I'm
all
about to
right
end it.
here.
Like, yo, humanity made him feel some type of way, and as much as he wanted to fight, he wanted to fight against who he was, or he wanted to be who he was supposed to be really badly, right? He's like, I am the Viltrumite. Like, this is what I'm supposed to do. Like this is who I am. But it just goes to show that the moments he had with Debbie, with Mark, they meant something. They absolutely, bro. And it's so good. It's so good. And not for nothing. Oh yeah, it's the Bene Gesserit Turbo Pussy got me acting unwise. So Debbie got him acting unwise. Nolan is acting unwise. But in this scenario, he's acting wise. But I love that Alan came to scoop him. I love that Alan's plan was like, yo, I'm coming through. I'm pulling up to the ship. Alan's a beast.
That was so cool.
Yeah, he's.
And don't you guys remember how they set that up? The whole like, oh, I can only talk to one person at a time.
Oh,
they set that up the other episode. It's just like, wow, yeah, this works here.
Yeah, it does.
This is perfect. Yep.
Yeah. He's like, you remember me? He's like, yes. What are you doing?
Yeah, what do you want, alien? He's like, oh, come on, man.
It's like, yeah, it's Alan.
It's Alan. You know my name.
Yo,
Pretty
Seth
similar
Rogen.
to your names. Like,
Right.
it's Alan.
Seth Rogen, what a G.
I love it. I can't wait to see that whole relationship kind of evolve in next season. Like, I assume they're going to break out of the prison together.
Yeah.
There's
Prison Break. Prison Break is gonna be lit. Prison Break is gonna be lit.
Yeah, exactly. Danny Root said Alien, Omni-Man, Prison Break. Yeah, exactly.
Well,
Like,
that
or
might
Alan,
season
Alan,
opener.
sorry.
Them just clapping, bro.
That would be fire. That would be a fire.
Just
season
straight
opener.
up.
Just them two in the prison, kind of like just getting out, and like you actually start to see how strong Alan is, and like he can actually fight these Viltrumites by himself. Like,
Agreed.
He was moving like Taskmaster out there, bro.
dude, they're building a kind of a strong alliance, like strong.
Oh yeah, I have no idea.
And once the Guardians of
shut
up. And once the Guardians of the Globe actually get their shit together, which by the way, Mark was there for 20 years after he killed Angstrom.
What?
Yeah, that's what they said. But that was the future Guardians of the Globe that came to scoop him up. And Eve was just like, yo, like tell her that you love her, or tell her you don't love her. Either way, tell her something. I was just like, what? And
Yeah,
where were you? When all my dogs needed help. Lawyers in the commissary, you ain't gonna pay yourself.
No, I took it as that it was 20 years past the time that the Mark from that world.
No. From they're not from that world. They're from his timeline.
Yeah, just
in
same
the
timeline.
future.
Yep.
Shit.
So it's like that's why she was like. That's why. Did you notice how like it wasn't? Because remember, Mark. This version of Mark is the only Mark that never
turned. Never turned
against the Viltrumites. You're right.
Yeah.
So they know
that it's him. That's specifically
so they
him.
knew that when they came in, I was like, oh shit, they're about to start fighting him.
Yeah.
That's what I thought was about to happen. But then they're like, oh no, we're like when they said, oh no, we're from 20 years in the future after you disappeared. I was like, oh my god, this is them. That's why Adam Eve said, tell her how you feel or don't feel. So then I don't waste like my life pining after you, or we are together and whatever happens.
And this is supposed to happen anyway. So literally, this is Tenet, bro.
Yeah, and literally at the end, dude, and you saw who was in the robot suit at the end.
Rex. Yeah.
Rex. Like he was like, and he seemed way more like
mature.
Yeah, he was like
he's probably leading them.
He's probably leading them, and you already saw the maturity. You're starting to see that now too.
Oh, yeah.
Again, his arc was also fantastic.
They're gonna be great, man. Once the Guardians actually know what the fuck they're doing.
Guardians of the Globe, bro.
What?
Better name? That's a good name. The GOGs, bro.
Guardians of Guardians of the Galaxy, Guardians of the Globe. Like, but absolutely. And the fucking reveal that Kate is still alive. She just pulled up on homeboy. She was like,
I was just like, what?
Crazy. So they all survived. All of them survived.
It does make sense. I was like, yeah, I see that. Like if you could have clones, why the hell would you fight yourself?
Right. She probably dipped. And that was her last clone that got clapped, and she was already out the building.
No, she said, I've been living through a clone for a while now.
Oh, that's right. Oh wow. So even wow.
Like so it makes sense. Like I don't know why. I was like, I wouldn't do that shit either. Like if I had those powers, why the fuck am I gonna risk my life when I don't have to?
And I love what she says too. She's like, bro, I'm just tired of dying over and over and over again, man. Like it's exhausting.
Sure, it must be fucking
wow,
tired.
don't you notice that there's some people that are either tired of living for a long time or have finally changed how they view life after living for a long time, like Nolan and Duplicate.
Yep.
That's cool.
Awesome, man. And then one thing I am curious about that we didn't really get much on, but when we get the two archaeologists that uncovered the tomb of Kahor.
The tomb of Kahor.
Yeah, so that will be interesting. That'll be another plot point for season 3, which again, don't know the exact dates it's coming out, but hopefully, it will be out a lot sooner than the gap between seasons 1 and 2.
2024.
That's something we discussed. Could be. Again, you never know. But I'm still thinking it's gonna be 2025. But if it is 2024, that will be amazing.
Imagine, bro, that they would cook. Imagine in the fall season.
Yeah.
Hey, then I think the delay would make sense.
Absolutely.
If like the mid-season delay like that they had, I think it would make sense. Like now, like see, like, if we were to get it this year, at the end of this year, like us looking back on that would be like, okay, that now it makes sense why they did that.
Yeah, it works.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, so like I said, wavy season 2, wavy episode.
Bro, this
wavy
is everyone agreeing on that?
This,
Wavy
yeah, this
series,
whole series, man.
It is goated.
Thank you, Robert Kirkman. Thank you.
I saw some fucking spoiler shit too. Like,
damn, Mark, you have no idea, bro.
Shut up. Shut up.
Now I would love for us to set up our member call-in so we could get you guys in here.
Guys,
for those
hop
that
in
have
the
seen
waiting
X-Men,
room.
that have seen Invincible, that have seen the casting news. Let me see if I remember from last week. Guys, sorry we missed out on the trailer. I don't particularly like sitting in this seat. Actually, that's not true. I like sitting here, but I need to figure out how to really use this like Brian does. Brian has become a master. Mark is a master. I am but a simple Padawan. So in order for me to not fuck anything up, we will not watch the trailer. But if you know, you know, if you've seen the trailer for Tales of the Jedi. If you haven't, go to our Instagram. It's Chilling with Villains. Okay, Collins. Let's see if
we got Danny
this
Rue,
here.
we got Insane Membrane, we got Larry, Pascalito, we gotta be in here.
Okay, waiting room.
It was your birthday.
Because it's not even my birthday.
Your
waiting room. Hold
Pascal.
on. 2 seconds. Oh, no. 2 seconds, Pascalito. Let me just pop this
What's up, my
joint
guy? How you
out.
doing?
What's up, not much? I feel like I haven't been on in a while.
Yeah, it's been
Word, right?
Yeah, yeah.
What's up? What's been going on?
Yeah.
What's up?
Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, there we go. Hold on.
Oh, you guys, we can't hear you.
Can't hear us?
Yeah, you can't hear you. Yeah.
Wait, so this is Discord chat, right?
Yeah.
Pascalito,
Technical difficulties, guys.
Could
know
you
how we
just
do.
turn yourself down, like your mic down a little
So,
bit?
hear us.
so you saw Invincible.
Hold on.
Yeah, I saw today.
What'd you think?
Freaking wavy.
Yes,
There we go.
sir.
There we go.
Absolutely. I mean, like,
You can hear us?
I think. Yeah, now we can hear you.
Perfect.
I think it was like, to your point, actually, because I actually did want to bring this up, the Invincible and X-Men 97 conversation. X-Men 97 is gonna have to be fucking phenomenal to like actually eclipse this or like get close to it. That's how good Invincible is. Like,
Yo.
Nah, I by the way, I never compared I never compared the two. By the way, like I never like pinned them against one another. I didn't.
oh
I,
no.
All I said was
looking at face to your comparison.
no,
Just to
like
compare them.
like oh, so I mean, just to compare them. I mean, yeah, it's so hard to compare them, especially right now. Like Invincible,
so
two
it's just
seasons
starting,
of just absolute greatness. Again, I'm sure X-Men is gonna finish off just as great, but every episode is just so critical, so important, so well written. It's fantastic. I'm sorry, Mark. You have something else to say?
No. I was just like, I just think it's just just so good. I keep repeating myself, but it's just so fucking phenomenal.
Pascalito, what's going on, man? Happy Thursday.
Yeah, happy Thursday to you guys.
How's the weather in Canada? You're from Canada, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
We got a huge snowstorm today.
Yo, yesterday, New York, I'm sure New Jersey, the tri-state area was going crazy with rain, wind, some snow. It's just been insane. But hope you guys are safe. Hope you enjoy the snow. Happy belated birthday.
Yeah.
I know we're not supposed to ask a gentleman his age, but if you don't mind sharing.
25.
Hey, okay. Yo, still younger, man. Still young.
Man, young, bro.
And I know, it's crazy that you share a birthday with Pascal Siakam and Pedro Pascal.
How specific is that, dude?
I know.
It's Pascal Day, bro. That's it.
Yo, it's Pascal Day.
It's Pascal Day. Like, that's it.
Pedro and Pascal.
Yeah. Brim's birthday is tomorrow, so that's why it sucks he couldn't be here as well. But Brim's birthday is tomorrow. But so I'm sure. So you are caught up with Invincible, correct?
Yeah, I watched it on.
Oh, good. What's the rating on the season and the episode?
He gave it a wavy, bro. We already did this.
My bad, bro.
I'm
bad.
good. Go ahead.
How about that Fantastic Four casting news? Is that on the wavy list as well?
Yeah, that's wavy. I don't care that it's a woman. That's even better, honestly, probably. So.
Hold that, man. Hold that.
No, I never actually watched Ozark. I think when I don't know what I was doing when it came out. I don't know.
Highly recommend.
Ozark is fantastic.
Yeah, it's probably one of the greatest shows on Netflix ever.
It's not that long yet. 4 seasons of it?
Yeah, 4 seasons. Four seasons, about anywhere from 10 to 13 episodes or 13 episodes.
And I think once you watch the first one,
bro, it hooks you, dude.
Yeah, it hooks you immediately.
Yeah,
like it hooks you. So like if you're into that, like I highly recommend it, bro. And you'll see how great of an actress, if you don't know already, how great she is.
Yeah. No, I'll probably watch it before the movie comes out, just because I know all the other actors, like all the Fantastic Four actors I know, except her, really. So
right. And you saw I know you saw because I saw you wrote in the Discord the Daredevil Born Again, the set photos with John Bernthal. Man, this shit is gonna be fucking. I need to get back on that. I have a bunch of stuff to watch, so I can't do it right now. But I'll get back on that Daredevil rewatch soon because what a fantastic show. It does look like they're getting the whole gang back together, man. I do think we're gonna get Jessica Jones back. I need Jessica Jones back, bro, because those two seasons were guys.
That's crazy.
I need all of them back. Even Iron Fist. I don't care what nobody says. Iron Fist was not that bad. The Defenders. the Iron Fist was bad. What's Iron Fist on the rating system? Don't give it a fat. Don't do that to it. Don't do that to it. Don't do that to it.
There's always room to grow.
That's fine. That wasn't the rating system, but that's fine.
What you mean?
That's
mid-mania. That's literally a line from Quantumania.
Apologies. You're
the
right.
best part of Iron Fist is the
season 2.
What's the name? No, well, yes, season 2. But the woman with her,
Colleen.
Colleen. Yeah, she's goated.
Yeah, she is goated.
She is nice. That was awesome. Yeah, and she could throw hands. They was throwing hands in Iron Fist.
Yeah,
though.
And the Defenders is super underrated. Super underrated show.
Yeah, it is. Has a great one take. Has a great hallway fight scene.
Pascal hates that.
Yo,
he's like,
yo.
He's like,
You what?
Sure.
I gotta go, guys.
Yo, that's crazy.
Gotcha.
Pascalito, you saw the Tales of the Jedi trailer?
Bro,
excuse me.
Yes, sir.
Tales of the Empire, bro.
Oh, yeah. Get it right. Get it right. Get it right.
Yo, Star Wars animation does not miss. Like, what are they cooking in that animation? Yo, Filoni's like, yo, guys, this is the shit right here. This is
It's Filoni produced.
Tales of the Jedi, I believe, is Tales of the Empire.
What happened?
Yeah, it's gonna be because it's Barris Offee, right? So it's pretty sure his character. So.
Yeah. I'm sure he's definitely involved. I don't think there's gonna be one Star Wars project now that he won't be involved in some way somehow. But I do think he is. But yeah, man, that shit looks fucking fantastic. I cannot wait. We're dropping on May 4th too. Ooh, and the 4th.
Bad Batch finishes on the 1st on May 1st.
May 1st. Damn, I wonder if I can catch up in time.
What? It's called Tales of the Empire.
It's season 2. No, it's just season 2 for Tales of the Jedi. Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're doing Tales of the Jedi again. I think.
Yeah, they might, or someone on Twitter was like, "Yo, they should do Tales of the Clones next." I was like, "Oh, that's fire." That's a fire.
Well, that's the
take
Bad
on
Batch.
that. Huh? It's the Clone Wars and the Bad Batch, but
Yeah.
yeah, like we can't get enough clones, I guess.
We can't get enough Skywalker related stuff.
Yeah, yo, that's crazy. But dope, man. All right, Pascal. So hope to see you next week. Have you seen Godzilla Kong yet?
No.
Are you
I have
going
not.
to?
He's like,
I ain't
I'm
watching
good,
that
bro. I'm good
shit.
on
He's like,
that
I'm
shit.
not watching that shit. Cool. So next week, like I said, we'll probably have Brim come on, talk a little bit more about his takes on Invincible. Obviously, talk about X-Men. And then we'll see you next week, man.
Yeah, sounds
Peace,
good.
bro.
All right, bro. Have a good night.
Have a good one, guys.
Take care.
Who is next in our member call-ins?
Let's get Larry in here.
Larry. Yeah, it's been a minute since I've seen Larry.
Larry. What's up, my guy?
What's up, my guys?
What's
Yo,
up? What's
good,
up?
Larry? Forgot he had the dope setup.
Yeah, he's a fire setup. Uh-oh, did he freeze? Oh, there he is. Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm having a little technical difficulties tonight, so please
All right.
excuse me.
Don't worry.
Don't worry, we are.
We are fully
good.
versed in technical
Yeah,
difficulties.
We're so good at that.
If there's something we're really good at, it's technical difficulties. All right, so I'll let you start where you want to start, because what's something that we've spoken about today that you feel like you're the most hyped about?
I mean, I think it's gonna be Invincible.
Let's go.
You know, I will say, like, X-Men, the only thing is that I haven't started 97 yet, because I'm like finally starting the OG series.
Oh shit!
And
He's going to
I'm
the
loving
roots.
that.
He's going to the roots. Yeah, the OG series is nice. It's a fun
So
watch.
good. Wait till you get to the first episode of 97. You're gonna be like, wow. It feels like so fresh and like it's awesome. You're gonna like it.
Nice. Yeah, I look forward to it. But no, yeah, Invincible. I watched the finale right before I got on here, and I mean, it was incredible as usual.
Damn, that show don't miss, bro.
Yeah,
It really doesn't.
This
I think Mark said it's flawless.
It really might. Like, there's not one thing I can say that's like, yo, that shit is like, that's so weird. Like,
Yeah, even something where I'm like, oh, I wish they kind of didn't do that. Like,
You don't even feel
everything
like
is
saying it.
great. Like everything.
Yeah,
All
you
the
can't
characters are
really
awesome.
complain.
Like, you can't.
Yeah.
I have nothing to say. Like nothing bad. No
They were
notes.
even super meta about the whole multiverse stuff.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
yeah,
I was nervous about the multiverse stuff because we've been getting a lot of that with
Yeah.
Marvel, DC, everything, but they did a good job.
They handled it the best possible way. They handled it the way everyone wanted them to. It was not the main thing of the season. It was just, again, the big baddie had dealt with it. We only really saw it in the first episode, and we saw it in the last episode.
Yep.
And that was it.
Yep.
And then he gets fucking fried. And then Mark's is like,
Bruh.
yo, how am I getting out of here? Guess I'm not. Guess I'm dying here. But then obviously we know 20 years in the future that they're able to. So, wow. Oh, man. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, I want... The thing is, the blueprint is already there. So if everybody wants, they could just find out what happens next already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is wild, right? It's wild to think about it.
It's
And,
so
like,
accessible.
Exactly. And it's just like, and as far as I know, they've been pretty. I mean, it's Robert Kirkman has his hands all over this, so it's been pretty faithful to the book adaptation.
Yeah, they either condense certain issues to one episode,
Which
or
makes sense.
during an arc of an
Right.
episode. But it's pretty cool how they do it. They cover a lot, man.
Yeah. So again, as tempting as it is, I'm gonna hold off. But the thing is, Robert Kirkman also did say he wants to do like 8 or 9 seasons. So it's just like, I'm excited.
Crazy.
I'm happy. I'm
Bro,
great for that.
8
but
or 9 seasons of this,
I know, right? I love. This is one of those shows,
and that's
man, where
still
it's just
under
like,
100 episodes of straight heat.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, but I love how like sometimes like these episodes, not this one obviously, but like last episode and the week before that, it's like the first half is like kind of smooth sailing, right? Like you're having a good time, and then it just fucking hits the fan, and you're just like, what is happening here? Why is this happening? Like why? Like just so much. There's so much blood in the show. It's just crazy.
Larry, do you think that it's a
It was fucking so.
Yeah, that's the thing.
so,
Like,
bro.
yo, he went in.
He was,
bro.
yo,
and he was wiping his face and shit.
And that's another thing too, man. I love how he's like, I lost control. He was like, I lost control. Like, and I love how he wasn't. At first, he was trying to make excuses for. And this is where Stephen Ewan's voice acting comes in handy, where he's just like, it's like, oh no, but he threatened me. He threatened my family. Like, he deserved it. And then, but you could tell, like, he's like, nah. Like,
he has remorse. He still got
does.
remorse.
He absolutely does. And knowing what he knows, the fact
Yeah.
that it's like, yo, like, Angstrom was killed by Mark. He was killed by me in every other universe. Did he know that?
Yeah.
Mark knew that, right?
He was,
Yeah,
he
he
was
knew
about
that.
to get killed. He was
Yeah.
about to get killed by me in every other universe, and he basically just killed them all because
Yeah.
they're all in his mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's actually fucking wild.
It is
Yeah.
wild.
Wow.
But then, Larry, if I'm not mistaken, you are a Star Wars fan, right?
Oh yeah. So that Tales of the Empire trailer, man, I'm excited for that.
He's in there.
Yo, once I heard
we
Thrawn's
asked him-
voice, I was like, "Yep, thank you. I am seated. I'm good. Need no more."
Larry, what's your thoughts on the sequel trilogy? I don't think we've asked him this.
All right.
Oh.
So
He said, "All right."
Yo, Larry, have a good
So
night,
I'll say
man. We'll
this,
catch you next week, hopefully, maybe.
Yo, that's all the time we got.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
So I'll say, all right, episode 7, like, solid. I like episode 7. You know, they did kind of a cool thing where it was like, all right, it feels kind of like, you know, A New Hope, but it's still new.
Right. So your
I have no
reintroduction.
problems with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Last Jedi, I mean, aside from Luke, like, having that moment where he was gonna kill his nephew, like, I'm still iffy about that. But I mean,
He did
other
it, though.
than
He
that,
did
I
it,
mean, it's like, it's not that bad. Like, it's not bad.
I don't think it's as bad
really
as people
isn't.
make it out to be. Like, people make this shit out to be
Yeah.
the worst thing that
Yeah,
humanity
like
has
they
ever
said,
created.
they think this shit is the Morbius of the Star Wars.
Like, you're actually bugging.
Right.
That's a crazy. That's the thing.
Exactly.
I really don't think Star Wars has a movie that is even remotely close to the worst thing you could watch from DC or the worst thing that you could watch from Marvel. I don't think they have a movie like that. Like, they don't have a movie that's as bad as the worst DC project or as bad as the worst Marvel project. I just don't think they do. And again, I think a lot of it goes down to the characters and what they do with these certain characters that people mostly have issues with. But I think from a production standpoint, again, visually, sound, they rarely, if ever, have missed with that. The fighting, the choreography, like, and these are all things that I feel are important in a Star Wars film, right? And again, if the story falls flat, understandable. But that's why I can't wait to have a full breakdown. I want a full breakdown Star Wars podcast, because, like, I want to get into it with Brian. I really do. I'm gonna maybe just start pressuring him. And see if I get his breaking point.
We have a sequel trilogy hater.
But because that's the thing, and it's at the end of the day, it might just be all a moot point, right? Because I really don't think I'm gonna convince. And maybe my purpose isn't to convince him of being a sequel lover, right, or anything like that. But
this is a state your case,
right? Yeah.
Like, I
Yeah.
get it.
And look at Matthew in the chat. Fuck, I miss Star Wars movies. Like, it's true. I do too, man. Like, I miss going to the theater and seeing that fucking, change the theme song, but seeing
Oh my god.
Yo, have Ludwig do the new theme song. Have Ludwig just start fresh. Come on.
That's cool.
Larry's so disappointed in me.
No.
Larry's like, I'm unsubscribing. You're fucking crazy. No,
And then-
I think they should just keep it. Go ahead.
Matthew goes, nah, what the fuck? I'm kidding, guys. Damn, but I'm not.
Change the theme song is crazy, Unk.
Yo, I'm gonna get murdered again, but it's all good. Call me Kate. Duplicate. Woo! Yo, Larry's like, his eyes clipped. It's over. Ending it this month. Well, Larry, last thing. What do you think of? Have you seen Ozark before?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
that's the only thing I've seen Julie Garner in.
Right.
In based off that,
You're
I
like,
mean, yeah.
great.
So yeah,
I'm in there.
You're like, oh, they casted
do
someone
good.
really good at acting to do an acting gig. Awesome.
Consensus is
Cool.
good.
right.
Yeah, so that should be exciting, man. I'm again, like I said, I think so far so good for Fantastic Four. I think everything that they've done in terms of the way they announced the cast, the marketing for that, the way they did it with their poster, the way they just did the announcement for this casting with the poster there as well. I think they're setting themselves up for success. And something, again, that we will probably dive in more next week, especially when everyone is back, is Disney is pumping the brakes. They're like, yo, these are our two biggest franchises. And we're starting to see people kind of, obviously the
Gravitate.
diehards and the people that do podcasts will obviously come and see it and watch it and whatever. But there maybe has been a little something missing that the people want. And that's just, yo, just give us good stories. Just make it it all good. Take your time with the production. Let the people you hire, what did you hire them for? To make a good project. Let them do their thing. That's it. But Larry, we hope to see you next week, man. Again, we'll talk some more X-Men. We will hopefully break down Invincible a little bit more. And yeah, we hope to see you there.
Yeah, for sure. And I'm trying. My goal is to finish the OG series before the finale,
I think you
and
can do
then
it.
finish. Yeah, I think I can do it.
Yeah.
I only got like 3 seasons left. Yeah, I want to be here for the finale, so that'd be
That'll
cool.
work. All right, man.
yeah.
Sounds good.
All right, brother.
All
right,
right, we'll
man.
catch you soon.
Peace.
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 Who we got? We got anybody else?
Yeah,
Danny
we
Rue
got
still waiting? Or
and
Enzane?
Zane Membrane. We had Danny Rue last. I think we have him like every week. Feels like.
Danny Rue's the boy.
Oh boy. So we'll go with Insane Membrane today.
Cool.
Tonight.
And
that'll
I
wrap it up, right?
yeah, Danny Rue, we got you next week, brother. We're
Yeah,
sorry.
I got you next week.
Danny's crying in the corner.
Yeah. Sorry, Danny.
Christian, what's going on, man?
Hey boys, what's up?
What's
Doing all right, man. How about yourself?
I'm good.
Glad to hear it. I'm gonna start off because I already know what you want to start off with. So I'm just gonna right off the bat, Tales of the Empire, bro. Come on.
Yes, sir.
Come on.
That
Let's
looks
go.
heat.
Yo, the Mark, I know you had started on Clone Wars, and I know it's just it was hard for you to get through because there is just a lot of filler in Clone Wars, and I'm sure Christian can attest to that as well, where it's just like there's a lot of Jar Jar Binks episodes that you might not find necessary.
Season 1 is rough. Season 2 is a lot better, and then season 3 is like that's where it like
Yeah,
takes off,
good.
and it's like
Yeah.
amazing.
it's hard for me to just be like a whole season is just bad. Like
It's not.
it's not
that it's bad.
It's not bad.
Yeah,
It's just it's slower. It's
it's
it's like not as connected.
right.
It's not as serialized.
Exactly. Once they were like, I don't know what the backstory is on it, and maybe someone could let us know. But I think
it was just George. He was like all over the place with the storytelling, and then like when season 2 came around, he'd be like, "All right, let's do this story for season 1, and we'll do like a prequel to it." And it's like, all right.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm glad you clarified, but that's exactly what I was thinking. I was like, I think they finally like hit the ground running when they knew exactly what they wanted to do, and then you really do start seeing the story progress, especially when Maul gets involved, bro. Like I don't. Yo, did you know that Anakin Skywalker? But especially when Maul gets involved, bro, it becomes like
Maul gets involved.
Maul gets involved. When Maul gets involved. Dude, it becomes a whole nother ball game, like that series for me. It becomes a whole nother ball. He becomes he's probably top 3, definitely top 5 Star Wars characters for me. And I felt like he was cool, like his character design and everything is cool, like in the prequels. But see, like when you see him in Clone Wars, and you just start appreciating, because it's not as black and white as people think. Right? Like, it's like, oh, you have the Sith and like they're all bad. And then you have like, obviously the Jedi and they're all good. But it's just like, bro, Maul obviously Maul is bad, but he is capable of thinking of things in a deeper level. Like he's not just some baddie to be a baddie. Maul's a baddie, right? But Maul in the sense is he was very much knowing of what his master was doing, or when he found out, like it was too late and he had to figure something out. Like he was trying his own sort of like game plan. It's fucking sick, bro.
Well, when he first shows up, he says something to Savage. He's like, "Oh, so it's already begun."
Yep. Yo, Maul knows a lot more than you again.
So they had to get him out the paint, bro.
Filoni did such a fantastic job. But yes, Mark, I would say if anything, to give you a better representation of what Clone Wars and I guess Bad Batch is, I would say start with Tales of the Jedi. Because it's only an hour watch. Like each episode's only 20 minutes, bro.
Yeah.
Dooku, gas. Ahsoka, gas. The whole it's just 6 episodes of straight gasoline, bro. Like
when does this one take place? The new joint.
The new
Tales of the Empire. It's in between. Tales of the Empire is in between episode 3 and 4, probably.
Okay, so then this is before or after the Clone Wars. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yes, absolutely.
Well, Tales of the Jedi has like one episode that takes place after the Clone Wars.
And something Pascal mentioned here that I did want to mention that I keep forgetting. Crazy, both Clone Wars and Avatar is made with Filoni. Yes, Filoni was heavily involved with Avatar: The Last Airbender. Filoni.
Yeah, he was.
Filoni.
I didn't know that.
Yep.
I did not know that actually.
Filoni.
There's a clone in the Clone Wars that's named Oppo, and he has an arrow on his helmet.
Oh, that's tough.
Greatest character ever. Right there. Told you.
Confirmed. Greatest character ever. Sounds good. So then, Christian, what do you think of the casting news for Fantastic Four?
I love the cast. I mean, I love all the casting for Fantastic Four. It looks really good.
Yeah, pretty solid.
You
so
seen
far.
Ozark then, or no?
I've seen a couple episodes, but not all of it.
Okay.
Yo, a couple. You on your aerial? He's like, yeah, I skimmed through it. Not with Ozark. What'd you say earlier? Yeah, he's like, yeah, I glanced at it.
I've caught glimpses.
I've caught glimpses. Yeah. But I'm glad you like the casting, and I don't think I think you mentioned last time that you weren't caught up with Invincible, correct? Or are you?
Yeah, I was waiting for the whole season to drop, so I'm probably gonna watch it now. Now that it's all out.
Yo, I think it's gonna be one of those things.
The whole shit for you then.
Oh, did you?
I mean, I don't mind it. It's all good.
Okay.
I heard. I mean, it's cool.
No, it's not cool. Should have muted.
It's all good.
Should have muted.
I got spoiled on stuff.
It'll still hit.
It will still hit. We just saying this to soften the blow.
Before I saw episode 7 in the theater, I got spoiled on Han's death on Instagram. I saw a comment on Instagram, and I was like, "Fuck."
Yeah, that hurts. That definitely hurts for sure. Yo, but great having you on, man. We hope to see you here next week. Hopefully, I don't know what your schedule's looking like, but if you could binge it by next week, it's only 8 hours. Just miss a day at work, and there you go. You can just finish it.
Oh yeah, actually, this weekend into next week, I'm gonna be going to Vegas. So on the plane, I'm probably just gonna watch it, binge it all.
Damn.
You about to do a call?
Yo, I mean, you don't gotta give us all the details, but what's out in Vegas?
It's like a company trip.
Nice.
Oh, okay, that's dope.
This dude, he's gonna be at the blackjack table calling in.
He'll be like, 20, hit me. Oh, 21, great. Oh shit, Mark is bugging. But sounds good.
I love how you said Mark is bugging.
Mark is bugging. But awesome, man. So we appreciate you coming on. We will see you next week. And I will catch up on Bad Batch so we can talk about that.
Yeah,
he's like, I'm trying to talk about that shit, you bums. Yeah. Like, fuck out of here. Like, but sounds good, man. We'll catch you soon. Right. Catch you next week.
All right, I'll catch you guys next week.
All right, man.
Peace out, brother.
Oh, man. Love this shit, man. Love talking to y'all. Again, membership, $5 on YouTube. Become a member. You're able to call in. And guys, we're going to start brainstorming a few more things. Like, call-ins have been great. But I'm sure we'll add some more stuff here for you guys, for our members, and you guys can let us know what kind of member perks you would like. And maybe something we can negotiate, if it's something outrageous, like, $100 each, like, we're not doing all that.
We're not doing that.
But if it's something simple,
we could not do that, but
we could, but we won't. But no, all seriousness, love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all even if you aren't members, if you're just here tuning in with us every week, whether it be here on the live stream. Again, for those listening in the future, audio version, live every Thursday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We are New York's finest. We will catch you next week.
Hell yeah.
Peace.
Oh shit, I gotta end the stream.
Yeah, you gotta end.
Você tá tirando com os villains.
You can let me out tonight. Let's go.